Good evening, everyone. How we doing? Are we ready for some FM26? I certainly am. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? I'm Hunkleberry Finn. It's time for some Football Manager 26. We're back with the Sons of Rocksave. We are Dumbarton FC, and we start tonight with a semi-final. And I've just been peering about the staff because it's an area that first season League Two Scotland, understandably, don't spend a lot of time looking at the staff. We did bring in some scouts, but I think we're probably okay where we're at right now. I don't think asking for more staff is really a high priority. End of season, we're probably moving on a lot of staff, but I just thought I'd have a wee peek right now anyway. Ready to go, welcome in. How's it going? Disappointing game today? A draw is not terrible. Away from home, we weren't going to, we want to win every game, but you're not going to win every game. Sunderland are one of the better teams form-wise in the league right now. Disappointing to concede that late goal, certainly, after we turned it round, but, I'm not crying over it. We've still got a lead at the top, and we're still going to play the teams that are chasing us, so beat them. That's more important. Plenty of teams have lost to Sunderland. They'll feel hard done by, but yeah, good on them. They played well. They've been a surprise package this season, but it shows what like a well thought out approach, and they know what they can do, and they're doing it very well. So fair play to them and their manager. They're doing very well. Right, I was just looking at the staff. We still actually have a scout empty. I would bring in another scout just so we're ready for the summer, but I think a lot of the staff probably still disappear end of season, like head of youth development. He's actually got a contract for a further year. That's annoying. Gordon Scanlon, working with youngsters, good. Competent. What's his personality? Balance. That's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, he's got another year. Quite annoying indeed. Frank McKeown. Please tell me you can see personality just by clicking this. You can't, can you? Oh God, they really don't want to do things simple, do they? Goalkeeping good. Balanced. Oh my God, is everybody balanced? I'm assuming staff personalities that haven't really changed in terms of how they work. Sorry, Frank McKeown's our assistant manager. Balanced. They're all balanced. Jesus Christ. Definitely overhaul and get the personalities in. What's up with the tiny and weird derby? Well, it certainly won't be one side as everyone predicted. Yeah, I think that'll be interesting and quite lively. I think that's going to be a great match, actually. Some people criticizing Arteta for not making more positive subs. I'm like, everyone's injured. Not like he's going to take a sack off for a 15-year-old in that game. Yeah, I don't see an issue. I think we went big to get our striker, and he's out a couple of weeks, and you've just got to see what we can bring. It is a little disappointing that Marino is the backup that we have to go to still, but simple fact is Havertz is hurt seriously, like out long term ish. But I mean, I don't know when he's back, but like he obviously has been out for more than a minute. Jesus as well, like coming back from injury, and I don't know if he'd be the best one for a win. I think starting with Mourinho made sense. I've only seen one or two of the goals. I haven't seen the full highlights today. I didn't catch the game myself. Right, I think we're good to go. So we've got semi-final coming up first. I was just having a look at the staff. I want to get a better goalkeeping coach, and it all comes down from just if we're looking at our team right now. The best player we have is now the goalkeeper, and we've got him on a 3-year deal, and I want to make sure that he is improving. So getting a coach in to make sure that he is training hard and training well is key, I think. Yeah, I want to make the most of his time here. think they'll be back for a Chelsea game. Good. Let's name some youth players. Indeed we will. I haven't got it active, the actual thing yet, viewer reward, because we'll wait until we get to the actual intake and I'll turn it on. That's not what that shouts for. I think I can. I think I didn't turn it on, but I think I can. But yeah, that's I think we're not a million miles away. Let me probably take the price of it down a bit. I can see the same thing. Yeah, I'll turn it on when we get to it. We've got the semi-final first. You need an impact, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mon the Suns, Gashead, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Bring back Big Truck. We named that guy Big Truck, and he was like gone within like a couple of months. I can't even remember Big Truck. First goal Rice was quite poor marking, and they scored. And the second, Gabriel and Rhea should have done better. It's a fair result. Yeah, I saw Rhea coming out, and Gabriel maybe goes down a little. But I mean, you're gonna get those sometimes. Sometimes, you know, I'm not as worried about the result today as, you know, a loss. I'd have been more concerned, but a draw away from home, I'm gonna take it. Big Truck comeback story will be there. Catch you on the Spenny save. Wait, what? Yeah. Not in Spenny anymore. So, Dumbarton, we're in our first season. We're actually away play Scottish Challenge Cup semi-final. It's been quite the journey to this point. It looks like St. Johnstone are in the final. League stage, we finished 17th, so they've now implemented a European Champions League like league stage, which is quite fun. So top 22 teams go to the knockout stage, and then the championship teams join. Oh god, it's a pain in the arse to do this. In the second round, we beat Partick Thistle 2-1. Partick Thistle championship side, who are currently, where are they in the championship? 8th. Okay, so yeah, they're not having the best of seasons. In the third round, we defeated Clyde, who are in our division. Quarter-final, we took out Rangers reserves, and now semi-final, Ayr United are in our way. Ayr United did beat us 2-0 earlier this season, unfortunately, in the Scottish Cup. But I think this will be different. For this, I'd like to play how we've been playing recently, but I'm very aware that we might have to go direct against them. But I think we're going to try and approach this a bit more balanced. But yeah, hopefully where our set pieces and stuff will cause them more problems. In general, the Dumbarton save so far, it's just a case of let's improve the team. Let's try and get ourselves promoted. I think first season we had a points deduction, but in general, we really struggled to sort of find our feet early in the season. Started to get some wins on the board. Sitting relatively comfortably in 8th. Like, I don't want to be in 8th, but yeah, we had a lot of ground to make up after not winning for like the first 4 or 5 games. Ayr United, after what happened, always ask for revenge. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. Our key players, Nathaniel Nwosu, my coaches believe he's a championship level goalkeeper. We picked him up in January on a free transfer. Graham Dorrans, Graham Dorrans is in. He's not pushing 40, he's pushing 38. So he's 38 years old. He's playing for 70 quid a week. I think that's a good deal. Like, he's not mobile at all, but mentally and technically sound for this level. Also, cheap as chips. Cheap and cheerful. Good Scottish League 2 player. Probably this is the only season, and then with us, and he'll be gone. Picked up Rory McKeown as well. 32-year-old left wing back, faster than our wing backs. Well-rounded, leading Scottish League 2 player. Got long throws. Beautiful. His name finishes 28. He's 38. Downtown Liam Brown's been important for us. Victor Wanyama is 34 years old. So if he goes in our 4 years, that'd be delightful. Strong, good mentals. Technically sound as well. Star player for us. Only on £160 a week. Leading Scottish League 1 player. So playing below the level he can probably manage. I'd probably... Honestly, I wouldn't have mind him staying like Next season, I expect him to be around. That's all we need Graham to do. We've actually got him as a DM playing as a DLP role, so don't have him running about just pinging that ball. Is exactly what he's there for. Strikers, we've got the same two we started with the start of the season. We were playing one striker, we now play two up top. We also brought in Ricky Lamy in the January window, and he's improved our defense. Just again, leading Scottish League One player, only on 190 quid a week. I had players at this club at the start of the save. At the save, 350 a week, who were not as good as these players. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the finances here, but everyone was being overpaid. I've unloaded a bunch of £350 a week players who were like 2-star in this game. 2-star. No, not Ricky Lambert. Not Ricky Lambert.
Get so excited.
Get so excited. Kyle Hudlin when? Oh, I think Gas missed all the Kyle Hudlin fun 2 years ago at FM26 when it started. Or were you around? You might have been around, Gashead. It's been that long. Like I mean the start of the FM24. Right, let's see. Ali Roy, where are we going? We'll go extended. Semi-final, I would love a win. Obviously, I'd love a win, but I mean, if we can make a final in our first season. But to get revenge over Ayr, who beat us 2-0 in the Scottish Cup, would be lovely. Wanyama puts out to Benny. Benny tries to play it forward. It's blocked by McMahon. What we got not got to allow is them to dictate the tempo of this game, which they're doing. Oh, good save. Ooh, I was going to say good save. I don't know about good save. It was a save. Intercepted, pumped forward. McIntosh good chase. Falls to downtown Liam Brown, who knocks it down to Wanyama. Downtown Liam Brown came in at the start of in like August, and he's been one of our better players. But man, it took a while to offload some players who I gave a lot of players a chance, and we found like very quickly that it was mesmerizing that some were on 350. Some of them were on loan and on 350 quid a week, and I have no idea why they're on 350 quid at the clubs they came from. I had to go with Hudson in saves from mine, so I can imagine, oh, he was good. It might have been. Was it Gashead who suggested Kyle Hudlin at the time when we were doing that? He might have. So far in FM26, there's been a lot of complaints about like lack of tackling and stuff, and you see it there. We just get bypassed. George Oakley sends Ayr into the lead. Do I go route one, or do I just go a bit more direct? Unfortunately, our backline are certainly not fast. Maybe go positive. Margaret Ross must have been from Wish. Downtown Liam Brown. McKeown, can he pull it back? Downtown. McKeown. Across the box. Oh, they hook it clear. That's disappointing. We head it back in. Goes straight to an Ayr player. And now, are they going to work their way out from the back? This is the problem. We have not seen a lot of... That's a good time. Hey! He elbowed him in the face! So that's Doran completely gone. I'm assuming, because it just said it's the end of his involvement. Looks like he got fucking nailed. Bring on Jacobs. Or do I drop Liam Brown in there and bring on Honeyman? Or bring on Jacobs. Yeah, I think he was killed. That's the problem. It didn't look great. We're not offered... Oh, here's the thing. We're not offered much so far at all, but I don't necessarily want to just change things when they haven't actually troubled us that much. They scored the goal, but outside of that one attempt on goal that sadly went in, they haven't done a lot. Naismith pings it forward. That's kind of disappointing. We're not even playing direct, and that was just lumped forward at their goalkeeper. Oh, you got that. The lack of tackling there was atrocious. I think what we do is we make changes at halftime, and we're gonna have to. Show me something else. We can only make 2 more subs. So I'm tempted to not make any rash subs now. Lamy is on a 6.3 because I think he's been faulted with the goal. He was the man who probably got beaten with the little passing behind him. But if we go team instructions, go a bit more direct, higher tempo, be a bit wider. Probably don't want to be wasting any time, to be honest. We don't have time for it. Literally. Goal kicks, I don't necessarily think we need to go. I don't think we have to go long necessarily. We could try and aim for the target forward though, which obviously is long, but I think we probably want to try and go up both flanks. Out possession. It did say that they were unlikely to go. They were unlikely to press us so much because they don't have the work rate. But I'm not sure about putting a higher defensive line just simply because our defense isn't quick enough. I think line of engagement we're gonna have to press them a bit higher. Just go, be disruptive if possible would be the best way to put it. And we might go route 1. We'll certainly go route 1 if we concede again, but let's just see if we can get back in this. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the strikers. So we've got to try and lift them. Got to try and light a fire here. It'd be disappointing to go out in the semi-final, but at the same time, we never really should have made it this far. Benny, Naismith, Ali Roy heads on. It is just about cleared now. Almost Nyama gets the tackle. Downtown Liam Brown. Someone just put a foot in, please. Come on! McKenzie. Fucking hell. Never a foul, ref. Shoulder to shoulder. Air player makes a meal of it. Goes down. Hey, Gammy, how you doing? Yeah, Jesus Christ, I thought there was a push. Oh, no, there was! No way! Could be better, Gammy. Could be better. No fucking way for nothing there. Ah, dirty fucking cunts. Well, that is frustrating. From absolutely nothing. We haven't won a single penalty from a regular. From we've not been awarded a pen this entire time. We've won on pens, but we have not yet to see us earn a pen during a game, which seems odd. See if we can. Might as well leave left wing back forward as well. Come on, Liam Brown, just make a tackle. Headed away, only as far as McMahon. Fucking, they're throwing themselves to the ground all over the place. Off the bar. I think downtown Liam Brown has to come off. Honeyman's coming on. And Honeyman not really a playmaker, so he's going to have to move to attack in mid. Route 1, and we're playing out from the back. McKeown. He needs a run, McIntosh. Somebody fucking get moving. What can we do? I mean, taking off this airbag probably doesn't make sense. If anything, I should make a change up top. Try and get some pace on. I'm going to take Theo McCormick. We're going to swap him with Roy. Roy's going to be target forward. Phil McCormick just plays centre forward. I think out of possession, I'm going to need him to press. You're going to have to because you're one of our better players. And then out of possession, I guess I want both wing backs to press as well. We just got to try and force some turnovers. Force a turnover, get the ball forward, hope for the best. We play football today, so it's screwed me over. Not good. Headed up. Well, McAllister flicks it back. Lumped forward. Come on, Ali. Played some more of FM26 last night. Whilst the UI noise, I actually think it's a decent game. In game, it feels quite good. It's not. The UI is bad, but like it's more so the parts of the UI that clearly don't work as intended, or the way they've intended it to work doesn't work. Like the bits that straight up hitting the set piece button when you're in tactics and it not taking your set pieces, shit like that really needs to be fixed like a long time ago. It's almost odd that it's still not fixed. All right, fuck it. Money don't grow on trees. They beat us 2-0 in the Scottish Cup, and it's looking like we're going to go down 2-0 here as well, unfortunately. You know what? I need to get... Oh, here we go. If I behind, I need to make sure that I'm giving them every chance. Right, that drop off more, get rid of that. No. Step up higher. Defend transition. I don't want counter press. Obviously, trigger more often is fine. In possession, dribbling, work ball in the box. Let's just hit early crosses now. Shoot from distance. Let's fucking do it. I might just put that balanced as well. Because our better players are technically in the middle, but let's pass it in space because we need this to go forward. I don't know if he can get the ball over the opposition, but we'll give it a go. I don't know if they're even going to press us, but play over it, don't play through it. Things missing. Some of it's horrendous. So some of the stuff that doesn't work or that is missing or they've just straight up removed with no explanation. Even though they explained like some stuff was gone, the stuff that hasn't been mentioned is still bewildering. Someone put a foot in. Here's the thing. I only ever notice we're not making tackles when we're in a game like this where you're desperately like, just get the ball back so we can try and do something. Lovely ball forward. McKeown pings it across. Oh, Benny over the bar. For a second there, I was like, that's going to drop and hit the top of hit the bar and come back, but it clipped over the top. Push up, Benny. Is that not Benny there? That's a press and wing back, is it? Come on, dude. Fucking... I've got Victor Wanyama doing more tracking than our press and wing back here. Who then makes a tackle just to let it go straight back to the opposition. Yeah, tackling's not at its best, but again, this is lower league Scotland. The tackling is pretty non-existent. Go on, Wanyama. Benny finds Theo McCormick. Just keep running, McCormick. You've got the pace. Give him some trouble. Jacobs, Wanyama. Back to Benny. Back to Wanyama. Back out Benny. Need it across the box. Wanyama takes a shot. Just Just wide. Not a shot on target is very disappointing. But away from home against championship side that are, I think they're 4th in the championship when I looked, which is normally would make you think one of the better teams in the championship for sure, which is probably just a level too high. Oh my god, I can't believe they're not. Was that a save? Wow. It's always an offensive side of the game. That's the number one problem though. You can still be offensive and not win because you're just straight up not as good as the opposition. That's why it took us so long to start getting any sort of real consistency with the team, because we didn't have the squad to go out and really try and take the game. Now we're a bit better. We've added some players. We can be a bit more attacking at certain teams. We've been outplayed here, but in the league we've been better recently because we've added a bunch of guys in January. But FM every year it favors attacking. Defense sometimes just you straight up get punished for sitting in a bit. Although I did hear the meta right now, I believe it's mid block defense. Defensive is maybe really good. I haven't tried that myself. I've seen that in passing, people starting to build tactics. This tactic wins me with this like crazy shitty team, and I've won the Champions League in 5 years. And it's like defensive mid block. Wanyama pings it forward. I mean, Theo would have a lot to do. Honeyman, don't just run straight into the opposition, please. Feels like Wanyama's the only one who made a fucking tackle this entire game. To be honest, given that... Well, okay, that wasn't a tackle, but given that he's pretty slow, he was zipping up and down. I do think there's an inconsistency with the speed of players. Like, I don't think the numbers are doing what they're meant to. I'd love to see if that can be proven, but Wanyama was chasing back and was quicker than our wing back, which doesn't make sense if you look at their attributes. Jacobs wins the ball. Just get the ball forward. Let's get a shot on target at the very least. McKeown. Let's do a cross. Theo. Right, everyone forward. Fucking. If the goalie scores, we riot. Don't even get a highlight. Roy's just not had the ball, to be fair to him. Just feeling. It looks like it's going to be all on the youth intake boys, and we know it's going to be fucking shit, probably. Mid block my save, didn't know the meta, we're doing alright. But winning games like 3-2, etc. But that's the thing. Most tactic things just care about getting the win overall. Yeah, mid. And when I say mid, I mean like specifically try and focus heavy on the mid block defensive mentality and winning games is what I mean. Not just like mid block, because every team has a low block, mid block, high block technically. You know, the way the tactics are. But if you set up as if you're playing a mid block when you're out of possession, that seems to be what people are finding. When I say mid, like it's people are having a lot of success just in general with that. Which is the same, you know, there's something that works more than everything else every year, so. A few goals, to be fair, and made some pen saves, try to put the young ones off with some weird moves. Is that your football today? That was... I'm going to say, it's annoying that they were like put off by that, because I want to keep morale up. I want to keep everyone like, we weren't meant to win that. We weren't meant to be there. It's disappointing to lose 2-0. They beat us 2-0 earlier this season. It is what it is. I don't think that one was that big a problem to lose, to be honest. We get 75k for that, which is actually pretty fucking decent for the Challenge Cup. I don't think the money was that good previously. Doran's twisted ankle. He's out 4 to 5 weeks. Or, well, 3 weeks if we leave at physio. We will leave at physio. We're absolutely not giving him an injection, that's for sure. We've got Sterling next. Neil, developing concerns. Welcome to FM24. I want to sell you. I don't want to leave the club. Fantastic. Exactly the same. I know that they said some things were going to be exactly the same, but I mean, come on. I'd recommend hiring Gordon. I'm not hiring a director of football. They don't do anything additional for us. Further his coaching. What about me? What about my coaching? What about my career? How about we focus on that? Board. Where can I get... Can I do that? Where would I find that? Is it in my profile like it was in previous games? Doesn't appear to be. I've already been turned down. Maybe I can't ask again. 10-5k is not bad, Wider. Welcome in. How you doing? Found a buck them. Had a great low block tactic last year at FM and FM. Low block worked very well last year. Low block was like, I wouldn't say that was bucking the meta. Low block was like seriously good last year. I saw plenty of people building low block tactics. Ali Spalding works well with a team balance command. Interesting that he is at Elgin City, and he's seems quite highly rated by my scouts. Young as well. Where's the list? List is better. Priority 85k is 275k, and he plays for Spartans. Fucking hell. Is he on loan or something? Why is he so high value? Yeah, he's on loan from Hearts. That makes sense. For blood, sex, and booze you give me. If Alex Spalding is just owned by Elgin... He looks good. You know what I've just noticed? I think the filter has turned itself off. This one, yeah. It goes back to preset 1. Does it do that every time? Fucking... That is so annoying. I'm in distress. He's... interesting. Only a 6.78 average rating. Oh, he's only on loan from Arbroath to Elginsey. It is very worrying that our scouts are just rolling over themselves over a lot of players, because it just shows how bad our overall squad still probably is. There's a couple of things they've added that I do like, and to be honest, I don't necessarily listen to it. I read the assistant manager advice now, which I never used to do. I'm still not enamored by press conferences. I typically am just still snapping through them. Come on, Victor. Train better than that, lad. 2 players, Martin. Dean. Due expire in 3 months. Do I want to extend? £120 a week. He's got potential, but we don't play wingers right now. It makes it kind of difficult to... If I could keep him around as a breakthrough and, like, yeah, even just extend it 1 year, keep the same money, I'd be okay with, to be honest. Because he was good at the start of the save, but we don't really... need him as much. I didn't see the tactical advice. There we go. This is what it's annoying because it's still weird how this works when you click on it. I just want to sort of see. Opposition won't play direct. Opposition aren't a crossing threat. Defend deep as underdogs. A comfortable favorite against it. We should drop into a low block. Defend deep to try and frustrate. Reduce risk of high turnovers. Okay. Opposition force high turnovers. Okay. Bypass, suppress altogether. Right, so we are underdogs. That's annoying. I want to play positive. Okay. Probably need to make some changes here. Where's the net? Oh, I want to get to the next match only. Go here. Right, next match. Play for set spaces, create freedom. Probably play a bit more direct, to be honest. A bit more direct. Bypass the press. Balanced goal kicks long. So we could go low block. I feel like I've got the defense stepping down. I don't really want to push the defensive line down, but we'll have to see for this one because it's weird that doesn't show up in overall. You have to actually go looking for it. Where is it again? The overview here, drop off more. That doesn't show up if you click on all instructions. It's the only one that I can tell. You've actually go hunting for it, which is crazy. I think she turned you down, Pride of Rangers, and that's no jab at you, but I would imagine just with the name Pride of Rangers, nobody's want to suck your nipples, mate. So everyone I saw played highline, gegenpress, even 4-2-3-1 free striker formations. Kev, yo, how's it going? Not too bad, man. Have I stood still at the start of the second half yet? No, not for me, mate. You've passed it straight out of play from a kickoff, but you don't stand still. Looking for passing behind. I think that's fine. I don't want to play a low defensive line necessarily. I think that will invite way too much pressure. Because we're the underdogs here. I could probably go cautious as well. We haven't managed to get a result over Sterling so far this season. So, yeah, it makes perfect sense that we're the underdogs here. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that when you're looking here to bring the players in, it doesn't tell you their fitness until they appear here. I still think this page is kind of wank. The way they've done it is really weird. See, Benny's absolutely fucking rinsed. Ugh. I need... Naismith is not ideal. Oh, dear, dear, dear. It's because of the advanced wingback. I'm going to go downtown Liam Brown, Victor Wanyama, and then we're going to have Honeyman here. Skill to have, or what a skill. The young lad from Rangers needs to do a job for us here today. I think we just have to keep an eye on those two players. They won't manage the whole 90. I think that's okay, and I think with the low block makes sense. I'm assuming we're the away team here as well. I think we can get through our remaining games for the season here, honestly. If I wasn't already depressed, I am now. Especially for Rangers. I have a comeback for that one, unfortunately. Don't you have a? You actually have a decent run of games. Rangers, don't you play? I don't want to fuck up. But isn't you not play Dundee next? Then is it? Like I think your next 3 games on paper are very winnable. I think I saw someone going like, "We gotta win the next 3 games" on Twitter, and I was like, they look on paper those are winnable games. I need to stop clicking randomly because they all were like, "What?" So I think I was maybe a bit too positive with them there. Oh, let's see what we can do against this lot. Points on the board. We're way down in 8th, and get through tonight, end this season, and try and build a team to go and challenge and set out every game positive. Would be the plan. There's definitely some players in this team and this squad that we can do without. And just pray we get anything in the youth intake. Obviously, we couldn't score past a legless camel. Well, fortunately, I don't believe they can be registered in the cinch, so you'll be all right. A legless camel would fill up a hefty chunk of the goal. Not a bad share for a keeper. I mean, if you got to have a legless animal in goal, or an animal that did have legs or could have legs, yeah, camel feels like it would be pretty robust. I guess a rhinoceros would be a legless rhinoceros would fill a fair chunk of the goal. I saw a video of a rhinoceros running around in the mud, and I was like, holy fuck, it's fast. I thought I was in! Off the beans! Right, fuck it. I'm gonna go defensive. Oh, don't go defensive straight away. They rip past our wing back. Should I go route 1? I mean, it worked for us earlier this season. Go on, Mickey on. Beautiful. Calm as you like. Now he's away, absolutely spat it forward. There we go. Naismith lifts it in. Honeyman can't get in there. Pick back in. Go on, get in! Jose! Guys, fucking route 1 every day. Every fucking day it should be route 1. Remind me next time I try and play any sort of non-route 1 pish. Just get in the fucking box. Bish, bash, bosh. Jose, over 2 defenders, off the underside of the bar. Not too bad. Not great to watch, though. Probably helps it along a lot. Yeah, I'd imagine watching You're a Rafe Rovers fan anyway. Why are you called Pride of Rangers? I feel that's deflection. Fucking Route 1's great in this game. It really is. Route 1, do you remember when we were doing going Finvincible, and I was trying to play Route 1 with Finn Harps, and they started playing Tiki Taka, and I was fucking losing my mind? How long ago that was, but like, man, we're finally here. Route 1 is Route 1. It's like, fucking lump it forward in a space, hope for the best. Beautiful. That because no one else would want that handle. I hope you're doing the leagues is so specific. It's so mean. Doing well, keep working until full time. I think Wanyama needs to come off. I know he's positive and chuff, but I just can't let him go down. Let's start the half. Let's try and get another 10 minutes out. Carl O'Sullivan. Oh, what a lad. Yeah, back when Carl Sullivan, it was like we were trying to like lump the ball, and instead we were like playing like 5-yard intricate passing. It was driving me nuts. It was those very early seasons, like that first season where I didn't make any signings. and we were just trying to, like, you know, stay in the league and that, and we realized, like, how, oh, fucking hell, a bullet header, like, how tough we're going to have it 44 seconds after that kickoff, and we've been done by a bullet header. That is very frustrating. Again, could the defense be told to move up a bit more? Keeper probably should do better. It's a tough one. I think we're gonna have to sub off Wanyama for Jacobs, and then we swap Jacobs and Brown. Now, whether I think we can have him as a definitely not express advanced, but I could probably do express as a midfielder. I think I'm gonna take Roy off for McIntosh. Double sub. Will it do us any good? Head forward, flicked on. I mean, that's more than flicked on McIntosh. That's basically a shot on target. Jesus Christ, man. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Somebody somewhere. Make a stop. Go on, intercept. Fucking hell. Good save. Let's see what Nwosu can do. Can he find McIntosh here? Lumped it for fucking hell. Win that second header. Have I got the keeper? I don't think I've got the keeper aiming for the forward, but I should. All it takes is a flick on and Jose running in behind him. We've got a chance of stealing something late here. Naismith is rinsed. Durnan is also in a bad way. I could take one on Morgan Neal. I don't really have anyone for the right wing back, to be honest. It feels like our headers are just aimlessly for it. That's offside. Surely that was offside. We make the sub. That one fixed it and all. Ali Katola is a right cunt. Oh, absolutely. That would be minted tiki-taka now. You think so? Right, Honeyman is looking horrendous out there. Swap him with Brown. And then Honeyman comes off. For McAvoy. And I'm really tempted to take off Naismith, but I don't have anybody who can really play that role. Benny wasn't fit enough to even make the bench. I could throw on Dean. He's not a right wing back at all. So we might as well. Is there more defensive? Like a wide centre back? Not really. Kind of need him covering. I think that's how it works. Yeah, position, he needs to cover the wing. Wide covering central midfielder. We'll see. We're aiming for him. We're in the low block. A draw wouldn't be the worst, but is there something? We actually should be a bit more disciplined here. Let's try and pass this space. Standard. Shots from distance. Fuck it, let's shoot. If we get a half chance in the last 6 minutes, I want someone to take a pop. I think that's all we're gonna get, if anything, right? Go on, Jose. Hold the ball up. Beautiful, Jose. Oh, you fucking too much, Jose. 17-year-old loses the ball. Could this? No, come on. Takes a fucking huge deflection. That's so unfortunate. Takes a huge cunting deflection off of our player. Ends up at the only guy in red in a goal scoring position there. Or like the easiest goal scoring position. Fuck's sake. Then everything I've just done, it's like, fucked. On the water. You just gotta throw everything forward. Ah, bastard. It's not been a good game. But we took a lead. And then you blow a lead and it never feels good. Feels worse that late on. I'm going to say I'm proud of their efforts. I need to keep morale up. We cannot be dragged into a relegation scrap here. Team draw last 3 games in the last 10 minutes. I hate my life. I want to end it. Jesus, dude. It's okay. It's just a video game. Calm, dude. What team are you playing as? Tuga, 17. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, I was in the middle of like our under 19's got to win. God damn it. If we look at our schedule, what do we see coming up that's winnable? Spartans winnable, Elgin City winnable, Annan winnable, Forfeit winnable, Stranraer winnable, Stirling again tough, who we just played. We've got 5 games to really lay down a marker for our end of season run / thinking about next season. I don't really want to hand out many contract extensions. I think a lot of our players who were already here are not good enough. I've just signed a new contract, Pride Rangers, so shows what you know. And unfortunately, this isn't the Rangers board, so I'm not likely to get sacked anyway, you know. Aren't Rangers paying like 4 managers right now still? So if you have a look at like 9 players, 3 months, like Naismith I brought in start of season, but I still think we should be looking for better than him. Mark Dunnan, our captain, on way too much money, 400 a week, he's not that good. Shea Kelly can go, Brett Long can go, Webster can go, Livingston could go, Cameron Clark can go. Darren Marshall's a youngster, but a youngster on 300 quid a week, I mean, absolutely, for 1.5 star, not good enough. He can go. Dunbar, £65 a week, he can also go. Staff, we're going to rip the staff up as well. There's not really anyone there that I'm like, we need to keep. Dressing room very poor. We currently have no unhappy. Why is this green then? Why is that fully green if it's very poor? Just another thing that doesn't work the way it's intended, I believe. An ice cream van outside before it came off. Makes sense. Just had an opposition reporting my save. 442 Nara Diamond playing wing play, apparently. Yeah, that's something not right there. Oh, that's the first I've heard of it. Are they second? Oh, that's crazy to me. They're second. I think I should know because I think they've got some they have got some cash behind them, but I didn't notice they're second. I'm sure we've beat them this season. Am I imagining that? Why is that? I didn't fucking want to see that. Team instructions now. Let me sort of see what they're saying. Opposition won't play direct or crossing threat. Concede most chances there. Play on the front foot. Can learn playing for the same ball and establish yourselves further up the pitch. Going to attack Spartans. Yeah, see, I mean, if like whenever he's like, we should attack this team, and I've attacked them, it's looked a lot better. So I'm all on board with that. What's up, darling? Where you, Jack Jones? Your backbone. You work it. Ali Roy needs to pull his finger out and train. Most of the players, honestly, train terribly at this level. Like, more so, like, in the past, like, you know, like, FM24, you looked at the training, you were like, anything below a 6, you were like, Jesus Christ. It's really, like, from the get-go, it's been really low here. But, like, the coaches aren't great, so I think that has an impact. Nwosu. Let's go Rafi, Lamy. I'd like Naismith in the back line here because I think we've got a better chance here of playing positive. So we've got Benny. McKeown can continue there. Let's go Kyle Jacobs, and we'll go with downtown Liam Brown, Victor Wanyama as our midfield. I noticed that Wanyama's like his rating's starting to drop, and I'm like, oh shit, didn't take long. He's fine. He's like getting worse to the point where it's like, no, this is his level. That's not good. But he's not on huge money or anything like that, so it's not that bad, to be fair. Positive. I need to double check because every single time I'm playing about stuff, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, let's go with that. I found that in Serie C in Italy. Everyone trains a lot worse. Like, yeah, I think in general they went like, why would you have everyone sort of leverage? Like, if someone's training poorly, they've made it like it's fucking obvious. Like, that rating's a lot wider than it ever was in previous FMs. Like, when they're training well, it can still be quite a high number, but yeah, when they're training poorly, fuck me, it's like 4s, which feels nuts. But like, you know, some of the older guys just not trying that hard. It's like some of the older guys, you know, part-time training doesn't suit them. It is going to look bad. Get away from the bar, tell your boyfriend hold your jaw. We're at home here, so we certainly do want to be on the front foot. So let's see what we can do with a positive approach. And this is what we want to see. Come on, McKeown. Get in the mixer. 1-2, get in the mixer. Just cross it. What are you fucking doing? That's horrendous. He's going to score. Oh my God. What a miss. What a miss by Cole Donaldson. Why did we not swing it into the box? We played the short throw-in. I've got no problem with a short throw-in if you then fucking put it in the box. To take the short throw-in and then just stand there as the ball gets taken off us, not so good. Jacobs. Wanyama. Ali Roy. Downtown Liam Brown. Plays it forward for Ali Roy. He doesn't train well, but he plays well. Oh, he plays very well. Victor Wanyama with a goal. Get it, boys. I don't hear a fucking word about Ali Roy, Matt. He does his best work on the field. He's like Perlo. He's the Perlo of Scottish League 2. Man, he doesn't fucking train. He doesn't need to train. Oh, Victor Wanyama, yeah. A fantastic little finish from him. But the funny thing is, he's not been brought in this team to score goals. I think he might be like, maybe the third, since he's come in, he might be like 4th or 5th like top scorer like since you come in, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I've got like 3 different like strikers in rotation now. Oh, I thought Jose was going to go up. Benny, Wanyama, Jacobs, Benny, just past the post. See, this is better. This is what we want to be doing. This is not what we were doing start of season. Actually being able to play a bit positive and try and have possession at home. I would still like. We definitely do need to follow this up, get a second goal. Was he on a 6.5? But we haven't really seen much of the ball towards him. We're on key highlights. I really do want to get through this season. I think get to the youth intake, take our time running through the prospects. I'm the chance of us getting somebody that we can use is slim, but this is also the high at the same time the most likely point you're going to get someone in and you can be like, oh, we can use him, because we've got like a lot of players in the team that were like, they're not very good, you know. So if you get a guy who's got, you know, a bit of physical, as Redcar was saying, you just need someone to hang a hat on, like a guy who can take set pieces, a guy who can run faster than our players, that sort of thing, and then you can flash him out with game time, use him off the bench, get him the minutes to improve. I just hope I don't get the cursed bug youth intake that Redcar once got when we were in Portugal. We were doing a network save. Redcar got an intake that was full of 40-year-old men, which is like the worst. It's like the truly worst thing that could happen in a youth take is everyone shows up and they've got mortgages to pay. Stick went beautiful. Wanyama. See what I mean? That burst of pace. What the fuck was that? He hasn't got acceleration or pace. He's slow as shit, but like he zips around the field. Is it because like the game's actually going like, oh, he's going to tackle him, so he just has this burst? Go on. Downtown Liam Brown. Oh, just past the post. Red card taking the Chad Powers approach. You didn't know that when we were in the Portugal. We were doing the Portugal network save, and he got an intake full of 40-year-old men, and they were all shit. Like it wasn't like 40-year-old and like, oh great, they've got great mentals or technicals or something. They were like terrible. Jesus Christ! Just wide. I think we maybe have to take off the young lad. He's not having a good game. Liam Brown finds Benny. Go on, Benny. You've got him beat for pace. He's taking his time. Wanyama lifts it in. Ali Roy. Oh, what a save. And it... What? Oh, it wasn't a save. I think it hit the post. Shouldn't have been a goal kick if it was a save. Right, we're going to make a change up top. We're going to have to take this guy off. We're going to swap him for Roy. And we're going to take him off for McIntosh. Why do you build me up? I mean, everyone else is kind of playing fine. I might take McKeown off for Clark just for fresh legs. I hope that's not a mistake. I need you. Come on, boys. Is this a set piece for them? Fuck off. Headed away. Jesus Christ. Fired back in. Some bangers on this playlist, mind. Oh, this is a great song. Hey, hey. It's kind of just a amalgamation of loads of songs I like. There's not much on here that like I don't truly like. There's no like, oh, I've stuck this on because it's like a hit right now. None of that. It's like even the one the most recent and newest song on here is a Sabrina Carpenter song, and I don't even know if that's the one I like of hers. But I was like, oh, I'll stick that on. But because I like it, but like it's not one that I've sat and listened to heaps of. That's probably the only one that I probably haven't at one point religiously listened to the song. Anyone, darling, if we could just get the ball back here, get it clear. Go on, downtown Liam Brown. He's got McIntosh ahead of him. Can he use him? He finds him. He's got Ali Roy in the middle. McIntosh, you're going to have to pull this one back. Keeps in play. Downtown Liam Brown. Across the box. Get in, boys. Ali Roy getting it done. Is this one MCR back? Yeah, Kids by My Chemical Romance is on here. But like I said, I think personally, that's my favorite My Chemical Romance song. I do like their very first song. But like, that one is a banger. That's the key. Beautiful. I probably could go balance now because they're gonna like press for a good tackle by Clark. Anyone else? I guess Downtown Liam Brown, who just got the assist there, probably could come off. We could throw Honeyman on, and then Honeyman can play just attacking midfielder, to be honest. Maybe take on Durnin. I mean, we're paying him a lot of money. Just throw him on for Naismith. No, throw him on for Rafi. Rafi, by the way, Luke Rafi, he's one of the players I did bring in start of the season. Younger centre back. He's probably a guy that we would keep around. Like, there's not a huge amount that are on the must-stay list, but I think he's probably one of them. Because I think he can, at the very least, play at this level. I don't know if it was Kids or Famous Last Word. I'm pretty sure it's Kids. Oh no, it's not. It's Teenagers. Sorry, I'm thinking of a totally different song. Kids is Management. Sorry, MGMT. Sorry, completely different song. I was looking at that earlier. No, Teenagers. Sorry, I'm just confusing you. I'm like, am I a fan? Fanish-ish. I'm cancelling my Black Parade tickets. I'm going to cut up my blazer with the marching band motif. I didn't have one. I think one of my friends did, but I think we were probably too old. Like, I think we probably were old enough at that point. It was like, yeah, we're not that into it. But I think one of my friends did have one. Nothing wrong with it, but a bit too emo for me. Baby, right round. That's a good win. Skyliner is in the bin. It's all over. Goss are dead to me. You don't want Goss to take the penalties in shootouts anymore. Matt's a staunch believer that penalties should be taken by Goss from the crowd of a football game. And honestly, it's a compelling argument. I'm kind of ignoring this advice because I want better coaches in general, but also until we've got a lot of players, young players ourselves, we went to mold. I'm not that interested, to be honest. That's an exception. How's FM26 so far? Do you enjoy it? I see a lot of negative reviews. How's your experience? I'm enjoying it, right? I can understand the negativity around it. There are bugs. Like, if you're looking for a streamline, ready to go, like, it's going to be easy to navigate. That's not what this is. But when you get up and running, moving through games is painless. It does move quite quick. If you're looking for the full immersion, like things popping up and telling you who wins the Champions League, who does this, who does that, that doesn't necessarily happen. You do have to go looking for that sort of data. But I'm enjoying it. I am truly enjoying it. So someone wants Cameron Clark. I mean, he's one that's on $350 a week, and honestly, it's criminal that he is. I don't think we need to keep him. As long as would that be end of season? I mean, it's transfer. Surely that would be end of season. He could go now. I'd be okay. But I'm assuming that would be end of season, right? So random out of nowhere, they've made bids, but it's because he's valued at nothing. They just won't go. I also hate this. That you can't put them in a. You can't seemingly put them in a table anymore, which is kind of shit. Unless, can you click on this one? Maybe you can click on here. No, that's not. What was that for Liverpool? Coach. So you gotta like click on each individually balanced. Fucking dreadful. Right. I'm not going blind. It doesn't say personality there, right? Right, reasonable. Let's see who's the best for the job first. Unsuited. I mean, why would I get an unsuited scout? Unsuited. Jesus Christ. Because it's the only fucking people applying then. Reasonable, unsuited. What the fuck is this? So Sam Doyle. Temperamental. Not ideal, dude. Not ideal. I guess I'll wait. Yeah, that's awful. Like stuff like this, they've made it so much worse. Do you experience crashes? I have had crashes, mainly in the beta. We had one the other day. In fact, because I just won, I'm gonna hit save. Because now you're making me nervous, the king. Making me fucking nervous, dude. Oh, the new staff judging feature's terrible. I would have preferred numbers, big time. That's surely something they could patch in if they wanted to. Oh, Elgin say. Those dirty Elgin bastards. Like their boys. Got to take penalties, field goals, and extra points. Yeah, so I've had a couple of crashes. Nothing crazy. I did experience in the beta the everyone standing about, which was kind of kick off at halftime, and then everyone just doesn't move. Opposition are a crossing threat. Opposition force high turnovers. Elgin concede most chances. The right hand side, I've got to attack them. Well, I feel a lower line of engagement would do some way of reducing the number of goals we concede from inside the penalty area. I think we're going to sort of stick with what we did in the last game for the most part here. Mess around with training. When you select individual training, it doesn't say what attributes it works on, and I can't remember. Oh, that's terrible. I haven't really, because again, we're not, until we're professional, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but it's not, it won't have as big an impact. They go for reals, and next year they'll go for players, and we'll all be data-driven money, all saves. Well, here's the thing. Given that they've removed a bunch of stuff that you can look at and make judgment on data, I can't imagine they'll add a heap of it in out of nowhere for next year, and that be the core of the game. I think it'll come back, but it's clearly not high on their priority list if they quickly were like, nah, we can't be arsed with this. I think the back line is starting to pick itself here. I know I said Naismith has to be replaced and improved on, but he does start here. Again. You know what? I'm gonna go Scott Honeyman alongside Victor Wanyama, and we're gonna have downtown Liam Brown in the DM position. Ali Roy and Jose lead the line to start with here. Love will tear. Just so you know, Jose's only been with us since January, and he hasn't had a huge amount of games. You know what? That does annoy me that it doesn't say the amount of games they've played here. And I feel like if I add it, it's going to throw everything off. That would have made a lot of sense. Ali Roy, 9 goals, 12 assists. We need to get him to break double digits for sure. I think our top goal scorer is McIntosh, 16 goals, 6 assists. But I think that is the better pairing right now. I'm now talking myself out of it. Do I want to start with Leighton McIntosh? No, I don't. He can come off the bench. Right, we'll go with that. Positive mentality. I don't really want to change the line. They might play the ball in behind, but we do have the back line drop in a bit deeper. That should hopefully be enough. Save the game. You can stay semi-professional to the Premier League in Scotland, can't you? Basically, It depends on what you need to do. You need to have a good chunk of money in the bank. So if we get to the championship, let's say, and sell a player for a couple of million, you might be able to convince them to go professional, but there's no guarantee. And there's no guarantee you're going to be able to raise that kind of money while you're in the championship, to be honest. Typically, we won't be paying wages that will allow us to have someone valued at that. I'm going to say I expect a win. Sometimes make a difference, make a bloody difference. Sometimes you got to surprise the team. Is this a home game as well? I think we did have a run of home games coming up. Is this what this is? Is this... No, we're away here, bastard. Maybe I played the run of home games and I didn't notice. Aerial heading in bravery and strength is jumping in strength, right? Yes, typically. What's going on here? This isn't I mean, this is a bug, but this isn't a crash, but occasionally you don't actually get to see the highlights, so it'd be nice if it ended in a goal. Oh, inches past the post. Delightful. I love this this cover. It's haunting, you know? Maybe not the song you need on. Oh, fucking hell. Wanyama heads it straight up in there. Keeper was in no man's land. Whew, Jesus Christ. Quite an intense song to be on during a game. Oh, fuck off, Kane. Surely he's offside! What are we doing at the back there to allow him to fucking get in from a ball over the top like that? Spalding, that's the midfielder. He's a fucking covering centre back. Why did he not drop deep? He's the first guy who should be dropping deep to cover that. Well, I'm not sitting here without doing something to try and counter that, because this could happen all fucking game if we don't. So now 1-0 down. We've got to take our chance when it arrives. Really disappointed to concede. Hello? Off the beans! Oh, he heads it down in the ground. Fucking hell. We couldn't have someone in chasing the ball, no? It doesn't even count as a shot on target. I understand it hit the bar, it's not on target, but come on. No one follows up. Niveau. Wow, that's some ping from the goalkeeper. But again, Kane Hester, he's fucking everywhere. He's dropping deep to get the ball there, but he's also the guy who's fucking pushing the line. Jesus Christ, good block there by Lamy. Come on, let's power of the long throw. Right, now back to him and then get in the mixer. The man on the edge. Honeyman! Oh, come on! How are we not hitting the target here? We are working the ball in the box, right? Yeah, I mean, I think we shouldn't be shooting from distance here. We have to make some chances. We need to be careful. If we go 2-0 down, there's no way we get back in. Away from home. I mean, we want to play on the front foot. I wonder how on the front foot. I think we probably have to go attack in the second half if we do not find a way back into this before then. Onyama pings out wide. I mean, having to make a header in field there, not ideal. Would have preferred to keep the ball down. We're not even asking them to go direct, and we ping the ball out wide to the point where it has to be a header. Is crazy. Jesus Christ. Come on, Al. Ali's now dropping deep just to get a fucking touch of the ball. Tipped over by the keeper. Need to find... Wait, maybe go balanced. Maybe go a bit more direct. It just feels like we're under the cosh right now. Oh, it was high turnovers, right? They're good at high turnovers. We shouldn't be playing. Oh, I've just noticed sign. I should have fucking paid attention. Oh, I hit pause. It's done nothing. Brilliant. So helpful. Pause is a myth. Does not work. Not consistently. Was it? Come on. Okay. I think probably will make a sub. Show me something else in the second half. Right. Taking Roy off for McIntosh. See if McIntosh and Jose can link up. Oh, we just... It's a nightmare all over the shop right now. Go on, game on, boys. Win this half and win it by several goals. Oh, fuck me. I feel like we turned the ball over so quickly. No shots on target is not good right now. Right, I'm going to have to go attacking. Jacobs goes back to Nwosu, who fucking launches it. Who fuck... There's a real disconnect from what we're asking them to do at times here. Work the ball in the box, and we're fucking launching out from the back. I don't really... Maybe we do go short. Center backs. Let's just try and... I actually want to go through the middle, because I actually think our wide players haven't been that great. At least Wanyama, if we can get him involved. Keown. Excuse you? Victor? Mr. Wanyama, take a bow. You know what? I think he's still got it. I think he's got something to give here. I think there's something, and he's just gonna tease it out with Victor Wanyama. The last bit of his footballing ability, just I'll have it. By the way, that's also me telling him don't shoot from distance. Like, work the ball in the box, everyone. He's fucking taking, like, the paint off the crossbar there. And I mean all the paint. He's hit the crossbar that hard. It completely flaked off. Elgin City, you know, their facilities could do a bit of work. Was that our first shot on target? If it was, hell of a fucking shot on target. Every day I love you less and less. You become obsessed. Every day I love you less and less. Is there anything we can do? I could take Jose off for Theo McCormick. Unless I know I feel it in my bones. That's 4 subs. The only other sub I can think of doing is Clark for McKeown. I'm not as keen on that. Liam Brown for McAvoy, and then McAvoy for... Just fucking put him central midfielder. Just fresh legs. Go on, McKeown. I see a Victor Wanyama header here. Go on, Jacobs. Hit it. Oh, what a save! Oh my god. McKeown. Right, good delivery. We've got Wanyama's in there. Benny. Oh, short one. Go on. Oh, for a second there, I was like, the keeper might not get that. That was a weird short corner. Oh, fucking hell, Benny. I'm worried now. I'm fucking terrified. I'm fucking terrified. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no, what are we doing? Glad Elgin City didn't fucking press us there. What the fuck are we doing? Not like us. On the Suns, Mr. B, welcome in. We're just going a ball in behind sign. Oh, that's a ball. McIntosh! McIntosh! Oh my god! For a second there, I thought like he was just gonna turn, shoot. We were gonna steal one, but take it, dude. Nope. Nope. Fucking Kane Hester controls it with the back of his head. Fucking good in. I feel like positive. I just don't want to get caught out here. Away from home. A draw wouldn't be the worst. It's the goal we scored is the type that is gonna should win any game, but it didn't. Got this on console, so many bugs still. Has a patch rolled out for console yet? I believe the patch that is out now on PC is not on console. I would have your fingers crossed waiting for that. That'll be hopefully a big improvement. How are you finding on console? How is it running for you? I saw some videos. There were horror stories, but I don't understand how it was running as bad as that on a console in the first place. You know, like the console has a console, unlike a PC where some people will straight up have like, you know, older PC that in theory can run it, but it'll really chug. I just couldn't believe. All right, transfer will go for 14th of June. Right, so Cameron Clark's off. That's fine. Just trying to free up as much money as possible for our off season. Nation Filler's not working. Can't add more than one manager. Transfers go through with no budget. Oh boy. It used to be so hard to be. So Blue Hig, who's a regular of the channel, he's been playing on console and he's been fairly positive, to be honest. But like I said, I've seen some horror story videos of like the game starting along and looked like it was barely running. I'm playing on PC. I'm genuinely enjoying it. I took a while to get used to it. Now it's flowing. Love the match engine. I'm kind of similar. I'm pretty positive about the whole thing. Some of the UI still is garbage and just doesn't work. But it all feels like it should be fixable. I guess the big thing's going to be like, how supported is this going to be throughout the year, you know? If they support it and they support it like more than they have in recent years, then there's definitely a game here. It's whether ever we truly get what we need and that's kind of like an amalgamation of the things that went right in years gone by and then the new match engine, which feels like what we should have got is that. I don't understand why we've got like, we're trying something different, and by different we mean like, we're making things worse. Like the UI is going to be, it's only going to show you a little bit of it. Like by design, that's terrible. Straight up here, right? This here, the fuck is this for? In terms of this, even if there was a bit of space in between, why is this box not just over to the edge? Why? What the fuck is this space for? It's really shitty the way this is. And like things like this, just add more fucking columns. Give us more info at a glance here to make it go to the fucking edge. This is just bad. But for the most part, I just fucking continue past it. It'll be good once they fix major issues. The match engine is laggy at times again. I think it just needs bug clearing out. Yeah, I think optimization is the big thing. On PC, it's much quicker after the patch, which sounds very much like the console will need as well. An athlete can see most chances, hiding more chances from down the right side. Play on the front foot would help reduce. Okay, low line engagement could improve our goals to touch. Believe shooting on sight. Okay, I love that we're maybe playing on the front foot though. Clubs in Scotland set to release youth players. This is the bit where, quite frankly, we need a scout. Lots of players. Oh fuck. But if they're not in our division, Jesus Christ. I can't even go back. Fucking. Is there no notable? Have they not got a list yet? There's one player report. That can't just. Oh, there is a few here. Can I not click on this and see more than that? No? Is it maybe here? No. Surely there's some names here. Cameron Scott, just scouted. Josh Daly. 440. I mean, it's costing us money. I'm believing. But it's important to. They don't want to miss out. TJG. A goalkeeper. I actually don't need a goalkeeper, so I'm not even going to scare him. Funnily enough, goalkeeper is the one position that we should be okay in. We just need to get some coaches in to make sure he improves. True, silly little errors, yeah. I'm on console, half the stadium is fucking flooded, the rest is normal. The fuck? Oh, it's horrendous. 2 years, they seem to have still rushed out. So that's the thing. So someone was trying to argue this point in a previous stream. So he effectively in December he was like, "No, the UI is terrible. Rebuild it," is what they're saying, which is still 11 months. But effectively, he was like, "No, this can't go out." So it's still interesting to think what it looked like heading into. That first taking the pre-orders, it must have been awful. If we're looking at this now and going "Fuck this," lots of this is bad. How bad was it that when he was like, "No, this can't go out," because that's not a small thing. To say that, in the position he's in, and that to say "Oh, we can't release this." Won't have been a 15-minute job. 45 minutes. I don't know if I can trust him for 45 minutes. I think I can. Common people like you. I don't necessarily want to shoot on sight. But definitely play positive and see how we get going. I think. I also said, yeah. Play through the press. I don't know why play through the press is on. Let's just go balanced and then work out. We're not good enough to play through any press, let's face it. If they launched it end of this month with more bugs fixed, they'd have done okay. I know, but I think they were now starting to get in the territory of another delay was going to set off the fact, the negative press from fans. I mean, another thing about the negative reviews, people were ready to give this negative reviews from the get-go. People were trying to put the delay on women's football, which... If you've got half a brain cell, you know that wasn't what caused the delay at all. you know, that wasn't nearly as big an undertaking as people make it out to be, to add the female models into the game and the women's players. Not even remotely as big as people make it out to be. And some of the people going like, oh, why are you doing this? I don't want you in the game. You don't have to even use it. Just fucking men with very little going on in their life to really distract them from moaning online. Got their fucking knickers in a twist. And still now people are putting in the reviews. There's some reviews that are out there where on Steam where that they've put that down as part of the reason why the game's bad, which is just crazy. Fucking Wanyama's got in his head he can shoot from anywhere now. Jesus Christ. It really wouldn't have taken as long as people were thought. FM27 best be a masterpiece. Hopefully it just transcends everything we've had to this point. We're just like, could you imagine if they absolutely nail it and we're just like, it's fucking perfect, it's perfect. We're just weeping, running out in the street, hugging strangers because men up and down the country have gone out and just been like, it's beautiful. See a video of the console version, clearly going down that route because of how similar it is now in the PC UI. Just weird how they've ballsed up the console version by the sound. Yeah, people were very negative on the console version, and they got information really late compared to PC. And you know, a lot of us thought like, oh man, this is because of the console, but the console looks like it's harder to navigate. But here's the thing, all the drop down menus and that, why would that be easier with a controller? It's going to be much easier with a mouse. People are like, oh look, the UI is because of consoles. I don't see that at all. What a save that is. Jesus Christ. We're knocking on the door, boys. We're asking questions. Have we got a set piece free kick maybe? Corner? Free kick, right. Graham Doran's going, roll back the years. Oh, hits the bar, beans in a jar. McKeown can go over. I want this in the mixer, long throw. Oh, don't even get to see it. I think if you're playing for set pieces, it makes sense to show you the set pieces, even if you're on key. But I know keys like major incidents, it's may run a bit quicker. So if I want to see them all, I could put on comprehensive. But we've not really got much to play for other than Pride this season. I don't think we can make playoffs. We need to rattle off like 4 or 5 wins in a row to have a late run. Another good save by Carr as well. You're from Dumbarton or is just random choice? Not so much random choice. I'm from Aberdeen. I chose Dumbarton because they haven't won the Scottish Cup since 1883. They won like the top division like shortly after forming that, but they've obviously in recent years, especially last year, got relegated to League 2, 5-point deduction. Everyone in the man and their dog is doing Edinburgh City this season because they're 15-point deduction. So I was like, I'll go Dumbarton. And I really like the Sons of the Rock and like the motif around that and the badge. So I was like, no, we'll go Dumbarton. We'll try and dig them up. And this save has got a bit more to it, but that'll kind of come into it once we've managed to solve the first problem, which is make Dumbarton remotely decent again. And by remotely decent, I mean like let's just get out of League 2 is our number one focus right now, which we're not going to do in the first season by the looks of it. Oh, they've hit the post. Beans on toast. We clear it. A bit of a scare there at the end of the half. That's a corner now. My second team dad's a fan and grandparents live there. Oh, nice. Who's your first team then? First ever champions of Scotland, right? Joint champions. I don't know if it was first ever, but it was joint champions with like Rangers quite early after they formed, but I can't remember if it was first ever champions. But they hadn't won the Scottish Cup since 1883. Great tackle by Benny there. And I was like, that's 120 years. I'm an Aberdeen fan. We just won the Scottish Cup for the first time in 35 years. I've been waiting most of my life for that moment, and it was huge. Could you imagine if Dumbarton win the Scottish Cup? It'd be beautiful. Wigan, oof. Gotta save your doing off streamer, just this one. I was doing a beta on Arsenal. This one's gonna be juicy enough eventually. It's gonna be big. Like I said, there's more to come in this save, but for now, focus is entirely on trying to get Dumbarton semi-decent. Honestly, I think we've picked up a couple of decent players. Victor Wanyama playing for Dumbarton is a coup. Nwosu, this goalkeeper, I think is pretty good. I think he'll look even better if we had a decent defense in front of him. I think we're still, whenever you're playing a back five, you know that there's concerns over your defense. Nobody plays free centre backs because they're like, these free centre backs are so amazing. You play free centre backs because you're like, fuck, with two of us, we're exposed. So we could do a improving all over. How's Aberdeen doing this year? We won the Scottish Cup. We sold our souls. We started terribly this year. It's not been great. We've picked up results recently. We're looking a bit better. We certainly look like we've got a plan of what we're maybe doing all of a sudden, which we started the season really poorly. But every year, if you give me a Scottish Cup, I'll start terribly. How much was Wanyama's wages? Believe it or not, very reasonable. 170 a week. I had youngsters at Dumbarton, for some reason, on 350 a week, who were terrible. Wanyama's on half that. Graham Dorans, I know he's 38, he's on 70 quid a week. You're telling me you wouldn't take Graham Dorans on 70 quid a week at Dumbarton? You would. You would in League 2. You'd be like, fucking, just roll him out for free kicks. Don't do any running. Stand still, mate. We'll play around you. That's effectively what I'm asking him to do. All over the top. Jose takes it down. Lovely goal. Oh, it's offside. Fix that. It shouldn't come up disallowed goal. I don't want to know straight away. Give me some hemming and hawing. Pay for a pint of packet of crisp, boss. Yeah, exactly. You would, but Graham Dorans, has some, quality about him, or at least once did. 70 quid is, he's not paying his mortgage with that. He's playing for the love of the game. Wanyama is as well. There's no way you're telling me Wanyama on 170 quid a week, he's like, perfect. He's playing because he wants to play. I think that's a bug. I don't know why he's on so cheap wages. Oh, I've hit the post. Pizza toss. Oh, Benny! You've got to score that, Benny! How's he missed? Yeah, quality of crisps, maybe. How many Premier League appearances did you make, Asad? Let's just brass tacks. Let's stop fanning about with this and that. Let's go just facts. We've hit the frame of the goal. Was that Graham Dorans? Fucking hell. It was Graham Dorans. He hit the frame of the goal. Ball forward. Jose! Jose! How long do you reckon Hearts will stay at the top? I reckon they'll finish second, but it will be there till at least February. I think January they drop off the top. Late January. Like, there's not... Well, I don't know. Probably before then, to be honest. I just think as soon as they hit January, teams will be sniffing around players, and as much as if they're in the run of it, they can try and hold on. There'll be one or two of them that there'll be teams from elsewhere that they're like, oh, if I don't go now, I'm not getting that move. So I think they'll get disrupted, to be honest. I also think when they come to Pittodrie there, we get fucking pumped. Because Aberdeen will be fucking right up for that one. Because we fucking hate Hearts of recent years. Hearts fans have become some of the worst fans in the country. They talk so much. They've been relegated how many times in the last 10 years? And they have such a big mouth on them. Praying for a cause and belief in the manager. Who is? We need a fucking goal here, boys. Oh, fucking Benny's hurt. Oh my god, Benny's hurt. Oh, Benny's hurt. I don't have another right wing back. Hey, Dios mío. I could put Naismith out there and then play him as a wing back. Bib. Barry White. I love this song. McKeown is not playing very well. Bring on Clark. Roy playing poor again. We'll take on McIntosh. Dorrance is actually playing alright, but he's... He's rinsed, so I should take on Jacobs. Man, that's a lot of subs all of a sudden. Dorrance, Ewan Cameron's the worst as well. Oh, yeah, Dorrance. Ewan Cameron, is he a radio DJ? I see him on Twitter. He's a fucking nightmare, dude. I don't actually know who he is. I think he's on the radio or something, and he's a big Hearts fan, but he's the bad part of online football fandom now. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's one of those guys who just like talks shit when his team's doing well, and when his team's doing badly, he disappears and he like rags on our teams instead. He just he spoke such a high game last year. His team was shit, never admitted to it, and then this year they've started well, and he's just ragging on everyone else. But they still were pumped out of the cup. You know, they're still out of the competition straight away. Derek McInnes was like, oh yeah, we've got every chance of winning this competition. They went out. Boom, straight away. Knockouts. Like, done. It's incredible where they are right now, but this is the worst looking Celtic and Rangers teams in years, especially Celtic. Celtic have not been this weak in so long. Brendan Rodgers left with his tail between his legs. Most Hearts fans don't like Ewan Cameron. It makes sense, because how could you like that? I hate that style of fan. It's a bit like the Arsenal fan TV, you know, when that was like always on Twitter and stuff like that. It feels like that's died off a bit, because I think people just don't fucking like it. I think they were getting a lot of flack because people were like, they are the worst. Like, the Arsenal fans completely disavowed them. Because why would, you know, not a single one of them had any redeeming qualities, basically. Come on, let's get this forward. Wish I had fallen to... Oh! Go on, Matt Jose! Bit of head tennis? I don't mind that. If we can't go route one, keep the ball in the air. Just keep it up there. Back and forth. It's Scottish football at its best. Point off for letting it hit the floor there, but downtown Liam Brown sends it in, and Jose gets up and nets another goal. The 17-year-old is making a big impact for Dumbarton since he's joined us in the January window. I don't want to see you at it. Win that header. Oh, it's flicked on. Rafi. Right, I'm going to take on Scott Honeyman for Wanyama here. And we will swap these two round. Searching for Durnan. That's a poor pass. Mark Durnan, our captain, I left him as captain at the start of the season. He's on 400 quid a week. He might be one of the worst players left in the squad. I haven't had a massive turnover, but how he's on 400 quid a week for what he's given us. Woo! That's a let off. I was away a fucking... Honestly, I almost blacked out there, and I just... In my head, there was a vision of me flipping the desk, and I'm so glad it didn't happen. It was like a pre-cog moment, you know, from like Minority Report. I saw what was going to happen, and fortunately, we were able to change it. But holy shit, this whole desk was in serious trouble there. That was a fucking huge layoff there. As I'm ragging on one of the centre backs, I'm like, he's on 400 quid a week. I cannot believe it. We concede. Well, we're not making playoffs, but we're making a run to mid-table. Fucking forfeit. I know. Edinburgh City had a minus 15. Edinburgh City have done very well. They had a minus 15 point deduction to start this season. Edinburgh City are not going to go down by the looks of it. Forfeit are in the shit. Benny Jackson injured, just a bruise, thank God. Jose with the goal. You super been for a goal last night. Here's the thing: I'd like Jose to come back on loan next season. If we ask Rangers, they're almost definitely going to go, we'd like him to play with better players. Could we ask right now? Or is he going to run out of contract even? I don't think he will. His contract runs out in 71 days. We're getting really close to the end of the season. I think that's talking about a permanent transfer rather than a loan, but I'm not sure we'd really be able to swing that with Rangers, to be honest. On an unrelated note, how's the family? Family's good. Family's good. They're last I saw them, they were still kicking around the house somewhere. Request Dumbarton versus Forfar Point. Should we postpone our William Hill League 2 match for Forfar? We have 3 players away on international duty. Would you like to request? Absolutely. Postpone the match. Can't I be having people on international duty in League 2, surely? Wanyama handed Kenya call up. Lads, we're turning Wanyama's career back around. He's back in the Kenyan team. Couple of wins could be outside plus. I don't think so. I think the playoffs are the fourth place is 50 points right now. We need to win 5 in a row, and for them to not, you know what I mean? Like, would be just outside, but like I don't think we can make playoffs. Top 4 is playoffs. We're not making that. It'd be lovely if we did, but we need someone to have a real fucking bad time of it. I think there's only like 6 games left. I think. So we're probably like 2 games away from being like, right, we're officially eliminated from making the playoffs. But that's okay. You know, we're happy to. I really want the youth intake soon. We're in March. Shouldn't we have it now, or is it April? Please tell me it at least pops up. Cock wants Dumbarton job. Oh, you dirty boy. Toby Cock. Right, Menzie, balanced. Balanced. I just need. It's just unambitious. I mean, come on. Stop getting worse. Fairly determined. Unsuited. Fucking great. I know we're like low down the pyramid and stuff, and we're not gonna be high on anyone's list, but it's not good. McIntosh is not happy because we're not playing him as a poacher role, but Danny Munoz. Why am I getting shown? Why am I getting shown this man? Transfer at 475 1.7 million. Did fucking anyone realize what team we are? 19-year-old. Oh, I like him. Yeah, he fucking looks great. We'll just bring him in, shall we? Why am I getting shown him? You somehow beat City. Nice. Who are you playing as? Playing at home in my 3rd kit against Stockport. No, not ideal. Look, what the fuck? Oh, he looks great. Should we just ring him up, shall we? Alright, let's you know, we might as well ask the question. Oh, we can't even ask the question. Brilliant. He's leaving on a free transfer. Then fucking sign for us. Well, indefinitely add him to the shortlist. Obviously, we were interested. Why the fuck? You're circulating. That's great that you're circulating. Why the fuck would he come to Scotland? Useful backup for first team. He might be our fucking starting striker by the looks of him. He's a fucking left back. There should be something that does some sort of like peer review of like, would you really expect them to go as far as being like, hey, you know, this guy's playing a Atletico Madrid, but we're going to move on. I don't suppose you got a spot, you know, League 2 Scotland to go as Mario for a loan. Leeds, not bad. How are you feeling about Leeds' chances this year in real life? IRL, as the kids say. What was the late game tonight? By the way, I don't think we've really spoke about the football massively. What does everyone make of Will Still already being gone from Southampton? Not that bad. You think Leeds have a good chance? Most people I've spoken to have been quite down on their chances, as in Leeds fans. But so Scottish Challenge Cup was won by St Johnstone 1-0 over Ayr. We fell in the semi-finals. Surely we're due the intake soon. I'm worried that it's just not going to tell us. Awaiting prospects. Every year match is organised. Every year in March. A match is organised. Okay. This is... I mean, we're pretty close to the end of March. He was guffed. The football from Still was rotten from what I seen. I know. Maybe what little I saw was them coming back against Wrexham to get a win. I didn't think it looked terrible, but fair. I mean, I just thought it was a bit of a, they went for the guy that everyone was talking about from when he was in Europe and in France. He was doing really well, and I feel like you haven't really given him a chance. Like, that's no time. Like, unless they are staring at relegation, they should have stuck with him, I think. I just think it's crazy to bring a guy in and then go, really, we're not that far. We are now. Even now, we're not even halfway through our season, and you're going to come. You give him one window that he wasn't really. I don't even know if he was on seat for that window, so he doesn't even get January to try and sort things out. It seems crazy. Like, as much as you can sit here and go like, oh, okay, I watched the guys in training, until you see them playing competitively, there's some guys that you'll just straight up be like, nah, he's not going to be good enough for us. You know? Marcus Schopp, who of course is the Rangers manager, has ruled out the sale. I didn't fucking say I want to buy him. I want to loan him. Obviously, he won't play direct. Obviously, we don't force high turnovers. Forfeit can see most chances there. Play on the front foot. I love this. I love it. We're going to play on the front foot. We're going to play through the press. Dumbarton's McFinn scoops March League Manager of the Month award. That's not bad. I'll take that. We only won 2 matches of the 3, but yeah, we'll take it. Come on, Benny. A bruised knee can't keep you out. Pretty sure Scotland just lost the game. That's not good. Let's go. Rafi, Lamy, Naismith. Keep it simple. McKeown, Benny, Graham Dorrans, Downtown Liam Brown, Victor Wanyama. I am going to move him to be the advanced playmaker, though. Up top, we will start Ali Roy and Jose. I think McIntosh should probably get a kick off, and if he does, I might just sell him. I think we're definitely going to be one to change our forwards next season. I'd keep Ali Roy around, but I don't want him to probably start. 4 wins from 15. I think England is a different beast for managers, though. Look at Company. I think there was a fear they could have went down again. 2 wins from 13 for Still, the 2 since. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But I still don't think it's a lot of time for someone to implement football. Like, it's easier coming when a team's on a bad run. You come in and you basically, the focus is on the team and getting morale up and stuff like that. Have a big impact. Look at Aberdeen's start to the season. We were in the pits of despair. The fans started getting on the team, and then, once we got our first win, we've been much better. Every loss, heaps of pressure comes back on the team. We won 3 in 4 in the league, but that loss to Hibs, you'd have thought that Aberdeen, even though we lost 2-1 at home, disappointing, lost 2-1 at home, like, I still think their first goal was an absolute joke with a clear foul in the build-up. You'd have thought that we had, like rocked up at home and just, like, parted and said, like, please take our points. Like, people were going mental. And then we won the next game. And everyone was like, fucking, we're back. And 3 and 4, it's like that form takes us clear of the bottom. That's all we really need from this season. We won a Scottish Cup. We've got a plan with a manager. You've now got a proper director of football coming in, like, with football in mind. You got to give them time to work together. There's no point in bringing that guy in if you're then going to go, oh, your first job is finding a new manager. That's tough. He has to come in. He has to, like, settle into the job, you know? In the modern game, wherever it is, there has to be patience with a new manager, because otherwise you're just going to be paying off that manager and looking for another one in no time. Aberdeen can't keep firing a manager every year. That is how teams become disillusioned, become disarray, and you got to wait many years to then go, oh no, we've got something working again. Because you end up, a new manager comes in, the first thing you could do is basically decide, like, most of these players, I'd replace them all if I could. Right. Let's get after them. Let's send them down. Of course, they could obviously stay up via the playoffs, but let's make it very difficult for them. By the way, I got my Aberdeen, like, Aberdeen care package. I got a nice coaster I've been using. I got a nice drinks flask. I haven't used it yet. Oh, fucking hell. They're flying forward on the counter here. Stop the cross. Oh, wow, what a miss. Was that countered from a set piece, or how were you caught so high up the field? They are. Oh, you know what? Let's play through the press. Kind of feel like everything else is okay. Dorrans has a knock already. What happened? Is there any way to have a look? Is there anywhere that gives us info on what happened? There we go. Potential lower leg injury. Could be a bruise. Let's assume it's a bruise until we see him hobbling. He made a pass. That's all I can ask. Go on, Benny. Turn on the Jets. Wanyama. Beautiful control. Naismith. Forward to Benny. Benny beats his man. Just needs to pull it across. Oh, it's a beautiful glancing header. Jose. 1-0 to the Sons of the Rock. Who is, in football right now, who is the manager you'd say who is most out of his depth, who's still in a job? Who's the guy that you're like, you think is truly just hanging on? Is there anyone you can think of? Like, it'd make more sense if we're talking like the bigger leagues. If you're talking like Premier League, you know, if there's someone in Germany, that sort of thing. It's such a weird thing to think of, is like, you know, how, oh, Jose, it's a tap in. We've turned this one round. They were all over us, and we are now 2-0 up. Right, yeah, because he got let go, didn't he? He got fired. So what was his results, Antichrist? Like, because I honestly couldn't have told you anything about where he was. Stephen Presley. Here's the thing. I think he's done better than anyone thought. But like, when he came to Pataudry, he then said, like, obviously he made some very bad like very silly comments about like, if you want a guy who's got experience winning trophies, I'm not the guy. I think he's done better than I thought, but I think expectations were so low. Do you know what I mean? So you might still be correct. Like, do we think Dundee though will get relegated, or do you think there's teams worse than Dundee over the course of the season? Because didn't they get a win over, like, they beat Celtic? Oh my God, Jose's got a hat trick, guys. We've left it too fucking late. We've left it way too fucking late. Big Sean. Oh, you think Sean Dyche? Do you think? I think already has he not, like? Well, Nottingham Forest, have things improved? What's been their results since he took charge? I didn't see him outlasting both Old Firm. I mean, that was the meme was Stephen Pratt. You know, like that hey, look at us, the Paul Rudd chicken wings thing. Like when they eat the hot chicken wings, he goes like, "Hey, look at us. Who would have thought us?" Have you not seen someone made that, but with Stephen Presley and Jimmy Tilleen, and like they're sitting there going like, "Who'd have thunk it?" Because like both of them were like, I mean, the pressure's been on both of them massively. The fact that they outlasted both Old Firm managers is fucking crazy. From like the start of the season, I think Jimmy Tilleen, like, I'd have been surprised if they sacked him. Obviously, they didn't sack him, but like there was serious pressure on him. Didn't see my. I think Daniel Farke will be gone soon. I think that might be the case, but I don't. I feel like that's just the Daniel Farke story. He comes in the Premier League. He only gets so many games, he gets fired, and then he goes, picks up another team, gets them up. Like, he's one of those guys who, like, managing the Premier League is not easy, and you're coming up with a budget that is much smaller than most of the league, and you're not going to give him, like, a real... Go on, Jose. Oh, he's gone himself. You're not going to give him, like, that long... to try and get some results and stuff. And Leeds haven't been terrible, but I just think they're obviously one of the favourites to go down. Do you think they cut him loose? I would keep Daniel Farke and understand that if you go down the Championship, he could bring you back up. You just got to build for the Premier League. Building for the Premier League, it starts in the Championship. Daniel Farke is the sexy version of Neil Warnock. I thought who's the Burnley manager? Scott Parker. I thought he was the sexy version of Neil Warnock, because he literally got a team promoted, then left that team to take a team in the Championship, and then got them promoted. Like, he knows where the money is. The money is take a team in the Premier League, get fired, take the package, pick up another team in the Championship, go again. I have a strong, in my soul, the sexy version of Neil Warnock to me is Scott Parker. Gary O'Neill. You think that's the same? I think Gary O'Neill... I honestly don't think Wolves should have fired him. I think it was incredibly harsh. I also think he was doing quite good at... Was it Bournemouth he also was? I think he got his teams playing very well with a modest sort of budget and players. I think I'd like to see him get another, like... job, maybe a Championship job to take a team up into Premier League, but I don't think he's very Neil Warnock about him. Like, his team's played a lot better football. Russell Martin, you think he's the most out of his depth manager? You might be right. Log Toaster, and he's not even in a job anymore, and he's still out of his depth. I think it's the other way around. The Middlesbrough manager has been suspended because he's talking to Wolves, Jack. I don't necessarily think he has done much wrong, but I always feel and read that the board are ready to pull the trigger, and I think they're just waiting on the right manager to come along. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, they did it. Leeds have done similar before, right? Kolo Touré managed. That was a car crash. Oh, really? Kolo Touré? Who was he managing? You know who was like, and again, I don't want to be like rude or anything, but you know who was a fucking terrible manager? It seems Paul Ince. He every stint he was at was like pretty fucking bad. He's now coach at City. He managed Wigan for 8 games. Ah, okay. That one passed me by. They weren't singing his name in the streets, I'm guessing. Naismith. I mean, we're 3 goals up. This doesn't happen often for us. Jose plays it through. Ali Roy! Oh, 4-0. Oh, we're eating well tonight, boys. I think we're going to take Jose off. Throw on Leighton McIntosh. Fucking trust us to get our act together late in the fucking season. I'll move. Actually, Leighton McIntosh wanted to play as a poacher, so let's leave him as a poacher. Now it's a case of taking boys off and just resting them. Wanyama's not having the best of games. Doesn't need to have a great game here. It's all been handled up top by Jose and Ali Roy. United manager experience of the last year has been Wild sacked them. Yeah, fucking Chris Wilder. What the fuck? 2 draws, 6 defeats. So you do well, MK Dons. Honestly, the worst manager I've ever seen manage Aberdeen is Jimmy Goodwin. Like, he's obviously doing well at Dundee United and done well at Dundee United so far, but absolutely fucking atrocious. After him, it's Neil Warnock. When he was up in Scotland, he was fucking diabolical. Chopping and changing, fucking the lineup was terrible, and then he'd make a change and we'd look a lot better, but he just didn't understand what he was doing, and then he just, yeah, very poor. He was looking decent. Liam Rosner done well at Holland now, doing well in France. Do you think they're paying Wilder his wages and the settlement for the last 2 times they've sacked him as well? It's crazy. They're close to paying me my last 3 contracts. Yeah, I don't know. It's the better the devil, you know. Look at Preston and Duncan Ferguson. Sorry, not Duncan Ferguson. Darren Ferguson. Darren Ferguson ended up being Preston manager several times. They fired him again, and they had this long written thing about, like, what a guy, can't believe we're having to do this, but it's the right thing, and, like, we wish him all the best. He'll always, like, they spoke really high of him. It's like, but that's the thing, he's done incredible things with him, but they hit a ceiling with him. It's not always going to work out, but he's had some very successful runs with that team, but you can't, you know, it's when it goes sour, it can happen for, like, any manager. There's no, you don't just get success because of, you know, you've been at a club a long time or you've been there several times. It's like, it's amazing that it worked more than once where he actually got an uplift in that team. Peterborough. It was one of the P's. They're all the same. You know, there's teams that never make the Premier League. I can't tell them apart. McKeown swings it across, headed away. Let's not give them any encouragement. Let's not give up on our goal here. The Mamas and the Papas. Although I don't think this is the Mamas and Papas. It's definitely Mama. What was her name? Cassa Elliott, aka Mama from the Mama and the Papas. Cass Elliott, sorry. Great song. Fucking hell, boys. Conceding again. By your side. We are so far up the field. What was that? He just toe poked it out to the wing. Honeyman cuts inside. Lads. How about Nay shooting from distance now? Oh my god. What are we doing? Headed away. Just close him down. Don't let him shoot. Woof. Yeah, they managed them too many times. Should give him a 9-year contract like Pardew. That's still one of the craziest things. was always gonna fucking blow up, wasn't it? The funny thing with Alan Pardew is the thing that's gonna stick in everyone's head forever is like when he headbutted that guy, and his dancing during the cup final when they went 1-0 up and then they managed to fucking lose. And I still think that was incredibly unlucky of them not to win that cup final, but Jesus Christ, that dance when they scored. It's like that's a guy who just knew like that the cameras would be on him and he thought like, oh, I'm gonna dance and everyone's gonna love it, and then they fucking lost. Where's Ange gonna end up? Celtic should be trying hard to get him, but I believe he's already said that he wouldn't be returning to management for Celtic right now. I guess it depends how ambitious he is. Like, if I was him, I wouldn't go back to a team. I wouldn't go back to Celtic. I think he should hold out for a Premier League job or go abroad, you know? But you need to go somewhere where, like, attacking football is seen as like the norm or like the most sensible option. Maybe a job in Spain could open up and he could try his hand there. Like there's some very good like Spanish teams that the reason why they're not constantly circling relegations, they do have a go and they attack teams. So like that sort of style would work there, but I don't know if we've seen the last of Ange at like a big Premier League team. I don't know. Maybe there's still part of me that thinks that Man U could easily sack Amorim this season, and but I just think the high defense just won't suit Man U even less than it did suit Spurs. It's tough. Opposition won't play direct. Opposition aren't across the right. Stranraer can see a lot of long shots. Okay. Stranraer can see most chances there. Opposition lack work rate. Okay. Giving up stunt. Like, and silly go Forest when they had shithouse style players. Yeah, but he obviously thought like he would get time, and also he was being told by the owner like, hey, like, I want us to play better. I want us to play good football. And he looked at a team like that previously had done really well. It just felt like too much, you know? It's time for Ange to come back. He's done everything he needed to and more within 2 years. I said it. I want Kearson, Keon Newton at Celtic from Bodo Glimt, and now he's apparently a favourite along with Wilfred Nancy. Okay. I think we stick with what is working for sure. Benny's not going to be able to play, so. This does make me a little worried. Me and you. Downtown Liam Brown. You'll peek through. Definitely playing Jose after he scored 3. I mean, come on. Liam Brown, a little rundown. Next match. Team instructions. Let's at least, for a laugh. So let's play through the press. I don't really want time waste. I'll leave that on. I don't see the point in taking off balanced. Shots from distance. Let's encourage the shots from distance for this one. Just to start off with. Since that they concede a lot from distance, let's see if it... Let's ask that question. If Wanyama doesn't ping one in, I mean, come on. What are we doing? Transfer deadline day, can't find any players on free transfer still, get 0 results on the database page. There was people having an issue with that the other day, Mr. B. I would take a look at your filters. Player database, and then make sure that not considered is ticked. Don't try that, and then try and clear your filters, because sometimes this fucks things up. And if that doesn't work, then I'm just trying to help. Don't yell at me, dude. There's a mad clause got it where he gets revenue from sold players or something like that. Well, like that. Fixed it. Dumb bug again. Yeah. Really stupid. I think it's just a clash more than anything than a bug like that. I think it just that filter, depending on what you're searching, it like, the two won't cross each other, so it just like rolls out. If it's transfer and loans, well, you can't loan a free agent, so they don't show up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it's like a clash of. It's not very clear though. That's clear. It's really stupid that the default would be transfers and loans rather than like transfer or loan, which would make more sense. That's the way you need it. They're playing a 4-2-4. Oh, they're here to play. So are we. Long throw? Wanyama. Oh, knocked away. Going in the mixer. Dorans. Rafi. Pings it. Downtown Liam Brown. Oh! All the way downtown. Liam Brown. Beautiful. Get in the mixer. Get in the air. Fucking shoot from all over the shop. Lovely goal, this. Liam Brown, this is a great header. Glances it. Loops over the keeper. This is what I was crying out for in FM24. You never saw that type of goal. A header that looped over the keeper. You see it in real life all the time. I'm glad that you can score those types of goals now. The only types of the amount of headers you'd have like that, and the keeper would just like stand there, his hands would just go up, and he'd catch it at the apex of the ball, and be like, okay, great. Oh, baby, hold tight. Why have we not had a youth intake yet? We're in April, right? Please tell me youth intakes aren't broken in the first season. I've got head of youth development. What the fuck is he doing if he's not, like, sorting out the youth intake? Ali Roy pulls it back. Liam Brown from distance. Oh, just past the post. As things stand, we're beating Stranraer. They are currently moving up into 4th place. That can't be right. That can't be updating. Unless... Yeah, I don't understand why that would be the case. A lot of shots on target. I like it. Liam Brown and Doran's probably crying out for a sub. So let's sub both. Jacobs and then Honeyman coming on for Brown. Honeyman's gone real quiet. Like, he was actually stood out as one of our better players earlier in the season. Like, admittedly, we were playing him on the wing and stuff like that, or playing him inside, and then we had wingers and that. But yeah, he's not had since Wanyama and that have come in. He's kind of been a bit part player. Got a chance here. 4 or 5 minutes worth of action. Lays off to Wanyama. Oh, it's pinged forward. Just shy in the tackle there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Backing off too much. Oh, great save by Nwosu. Great song. Can we find that second goal? Just calm us down. Oh, who the fuck? Honeyman was slow to move there. I mean, I'd be happy for this to just run out, but... Gabriel Leighton McIntosh. Now I don't want to see any highlights. Get me to the... Oh, fuck off. No! Keep ours, keep ours! Actually want to make some subs. McKeown for Clark. No, so calm down. Name mistake. You got fucking launch this dude. Bush. Go on, Ali. Go on, Ali. McIntosh is in. Hits the bar. Beans in a jar. No way. Oh, what link-up play. That flick on from Ali. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Close him down. Keeper got something on that. It's a win, baby. Well done, lads. How many games have we got left? 4 games? We got it. We gotta get past Elgin Say, those pretenders. Who also got man of the match? Good on you, lad. Let's have a look. Yeah, 4 games. Stirling, Clyde, East Kilbride, Edinburgh Say. So, since we lost to Stirling earlier, we've had 4 wins in 5 games. And now we've got Stirling at home. I kind of just want to play on the front foot and just give it a go. Do we get our intake here? Are any of these release players going to be good enough? Probably not, right? Ross Gilmore. I think he's just retired in the game. I'm pretty sure we had him scouted, like, as a player before. Oh, shit! Look! We literally had these guys in on trial in January, and now they've all retired because they didn't find a club. That's quick. How quick do they retire? No, those 2 players definitely... I don't recognize this guy. But those 2 players definitely were in on trial in January, and we didn't sign them. Whoa. Board delay with club vision progress. On course for working within budget and becoming an established League 2 side. We've passed. Club delayed as well. Lovely. I want the youth intake. Where the fuck is it? Has anyone heard anything about... Awaiting prospects is very ominous. Every year in March, a match is organized between teams that made up players from our youth academy. Tell us determine which of them. When this happens, I will alert you. It does say every year. We do have poor youth facilities, which isn't good. But beggars can't be choosers. See you guys, Ed. Catch you later, dude. May the Raiders only lose by 4 touchdowns this weekend. Then you click on the add tile to see the squad. Okay. Is this maybe... Is it coming? Development advice and stuff. The Bayern player named the Scottish League 2 Team of the Week. It's crazy. I honestly hate the every fucking time. Like, I'm sorry, but you see, if we click this, like this information, you could have that there. Like this tile thing, the attachments, just fucking show it. Parting shot to the heart. Are you still fully behind Gino? Or are you hoping he's moved on right quick? You must be getting a new head coach end of your gas. Go to Career Youth, it tells you the date. If I go to recruitment or youth, I thought that was youth setup. So you want me to go recruitment and then... I mean, there's recruitment focuses. There's no recruitment budgets. Squad overview is squad overview. You mean squad overview here? Where? See you guys. Exhibit. I'm enjoying the game, but I'm finding stuff like this. I'm trying to look for sign and it's not easy. I certainly don't want AOC getting run. Fair. I mean, we looked at youth setup before and it's... Oh, it looks terrible. Youth level -1. That can't be good. That can't be good. I'm not expecting much coming from the youth intake, but you never know. Where's our team on cause it's impossible to... I still can't fucking find someone told me where it is and it's squad overview and he said recruit as well and recruitment. I'm not seeing it there. Yeah, I really don't know. The fact that it doesn't say in youth setup seems crazy. It just says awaiting prospects. And it says every year in March. We're past March, so it's like, what date am I looking for? Kind of feel like that date has passed. I am looking forward to rebuilding this team in the summer window. So I've said, you don't have a review for current, so you're not going to get one. But it says I should get one. Let me see. I'll check on my phone. You should build a bridge. And just because I've got poor facilities doesn't mean I shouldn't have one. Like, I've still got under 19s team. I certainly better fucking have one. Given there's nowhere that says I shouldn't. I do have a youth recruitment. I think that -1 is just it's usual FM, a feature that doesn't work the way it's meant to. It shouldn't mean it should be gone. That would be truly fucking disgusting. Okay, Discord won't open for some reason, so that's a great sign. Yeah, Discord's not opening on my phone, so I don't know what you've done. Pabs, you've broken Discord. Well done. Someone played aren't across the obviously force high turnovers. Sterling conceding most chances there. Look to attack. Sorry, we're going to attack, but we're going to play around the press. Honest thoughts on the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying that mostly the actual in-game stuff. The UI is fucking mind-boggling. I'm looking around for a youth intake date that doesn't appear to be there. Mine has that date for Scotland. Maybe tomorrow. Oh my god. Don't tease me, Pabs. Don't fucking tease me, sir. Right, next match. Team instructions. I feel like I'm getting used to the tactics as well, but I mean, again, haven't really strayed too far from this shape once we sort of fell into it and started getting a bit of results. But yeah, in general, I'm enjoying here's the thing, I might just be enjoying being back in FM when you save a new like purpose in the game. I definitely think the game should have been better given the weight. And I think the bugs are borderline unacceptable for how long we've waited, but I'm not on board with a like terrible reviews after playing half an hour type thing. I've put some good hours in now. It's definitely playable. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying the squad building, the tactics, but there's some stuff that I cannot find. So it's still bizarre. Having trouble with the tactics. I thought I figured it out and then got demolished. You just, it's like any FM though, right? You can't just don't throw out the baby with the bathwater after one bad result, you know? If that's me with the UIs, there's too much scrolling, so much space not filled. Yeah, I've been moaning about the space non-stop, dude. And the game is made for console based. Like, well, that's the bit I don't necessarily agree with, because the console is apparently even worse, but also all these drop downs that's not going to be better for console. Like clicking things that don't work and stuff, that doesn't fucking work better on console. Like all these drop downs that will not be easier on console. It's just they've made it more difficult for PC, and that's bizarre in itself. But on console, I would imagine it's gonna be fucking worse. Mr. Squad run has run its course and then some. You squeeze the Giants out. That's it. I mean, that's the thing. It's like toward the end there, it's like great getting a new stadium, but I was just so. There's only so much. By the end of it, I was just like, I just wanted a new stadium, and I think that's probably why like this. It's more like, I'm enjoying it, and I might be enjoying it for the wrong reasons, and then I'm just going like, yeah, I'm enjoying the game. It's fun, but like I have these outbursts of like, where the fuck is this? Or why is this? Why, like, the page it comes up and goes, apply advice, and it doesn't mention what advice it's giving you. And then once you apply it, driving me fucking nuts. Where's the advice? It shouldn't be in a pop-up. I shouldn't have to click something to go and see the advice if you're telling me to apply it. But it's horrendous. Console doesn't have half the options you have under some of the drawings. Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't make any sense. That's a new transfer room. I think that's it for a lot of people. It's scratching the itch a lot of FM players have had for a very long time. Has this issue, but can be ignored, worked around to a degree of play. Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, for streamers, like, now going game to game is quicker, I feel like. Because there's loads of inbox items that it doesn't stop you or drag you to do. So, like, in between matches, we've been kind of flying. You know what? Our first stream was slow because we had to try and build the squad, build the tactic and stuff like that, and navigate. But we've tonight we've gone for a decent amount. Jose, what a goal! Oh my lord! Why have we gotten good at the end of the season? I mean, absolute filth. Downtown Liam Brown 1-2 sends Jose through. If we had grabbed this lad sight unseen at the start of the season, we would be much higher up in the table. I play 24 for hours with 26. I get bored after an hour or two. Oh, really? I'm the opposite now. 24. I was truly tapped. I done everything. I didn't want to start a new save in FM24. I'm glad to be in a. I also think that most importantly, because I've been streaming FM for a couple of years now, 24 looked very similar to the FM23. It looked very similar to FM22. There was subtle tweaks, but the game looked largely unchanged. This does look better. Like, I think if I go back to FM24, visually I'd be like, holy fuck. I don't know for sure. I should probably watch a clip of what FM24 looked like and see, because I'm now getting used to this. But I bet it felt like in the trailers and that it was a big upgrade. I think I'd probably still say that that's the biggest thing of all, that visually this looks better. FM24 UI is better than 26 UI, but no one's talking about UI. Where did I say UI there? I said the game. The actual game, like the in-game, is clearly better. No one in their right mind is going to argue that FM26 UI is better. That's not the conversation we're having. Just to be clear. The only part of the trailer that stood out and that people got excited about was the match engine stuff. Like the animation that looked better, the cutscenes looked better. Nobody looked at the UI and went, UI looks great. Everyone went, what the fuck is this? And that's exactly what we've got. Fucking hell, boys. That's football. Cheeky throw-in straight to the feet of Victor Wanyama. This is a long throw-in that isn't even that long. Takes a touch, rips it in the back of the net. I like that. More of that, please. Where was this earlier? Our last loss was to Sterling, and we're now 2-0 up. 2-0 up. We haven't broke a sweat here. Oh, we're away too. Oh, Liam Brown. Downtown. Downtown's chasing this. He needs support. He's going himself. It's 6-on-1. This could be the greatest goal ever. Jose! He held it up. I love that. That might be one of our best goals this season. I hope... hey, this will be on TikTok. If you're watching this on TikTok, like this and follow me. That's the great football from Dumbarton. Downtown, Liam Brown doing it almost all himself. And then having the awareness, the wherewithal put on a plate for the young striker. Love that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Holy fuck. Why did we start playing football so late this season? We're going to have absolutely no excuses next season to take a run at this league. Like we just have to build around playing this way with this system. We'll keep Victor Wanyama. Liam Brown's going to be around. How the fuck we get him back on loan? We need him back on loan or a similar gifted striker. Nwosu will be around. Rafi and Lamy can be around. Naismith probably move him on. Benny needs some support. Dorrance, I don't know if he sticks around. McKeown should, in theory, be around. And basically the whole bench, fucking rip it all apart and replace with better players, ideally. Oxford Karma. Right, Dorrance is coming off. We'll bring on Jacobs. McIntosh is coming on for Ali Roy. Did I take Mark Durnan on? He's the captain who annoys me, but it's like I'm trying to keep players fit, and then McKeown can come off. He's played very well since he's joined us. To be honest, the wing back has massively improved on the left hand side since McKeown joined. Anything at all. Gaston, great name. Take it, dude. Finds Clark. Downtown Liam Brown. Past his man like he's not there. Liam Brown, man possessed. Oh, wants a goal himself. Gaston. No one saves like Gaston. Kicks the ball like Gaston. His neck is incredibly thick as Gaston's. Benny, Benny, Benny. I'm gonna throw Dean on. I just hope that... Oh, fuck. I hope we don't concede late on. It's so annoying. I'm pretty sure mathematically it doesn't matter, but... Why have we shown up here? Why have we started playing so much better so late in the season? We're up to 6th. We're 9 points off Stranraer. There's 9 points left. Oh shit. That is actually shit. There's absolutely no way Clyde don't win or Stranraer don't win till the end of the season. We get past that, we can say, as do Annan. Can we actually look at the... I'd like to look at the actual fucking table. What's the goal difference? 6. Stranraer 0. Keep losing Stranraer. I don't think we can finish above 6th. We would need some serious bit of luck. So typical. Oh, it's so good. We're waiting for this mysterious intake that might just sneak in at any moment. Come on. It's weird when it throws you out here because you're like, oh. Oh, hold on. Other teams are signing pre-contracts. Where's our intake? Is it here? Surely. But it should pop up here somewhere and tell us. Like when we've got an intake. It's awaiting prospects. That looks like other teams signing. Is it the portal overview? Why the fuck do we even get back to that? I don't even know what that page was. Match day overview? No. I don't know what that fucking page was. It just occasionally pops up and you're like, oh, where am I? You go to squad overview, you see you've set up tile, it should say the date at the bottom of the tile, that's where it shows for me. It just says March. But March is past. Fuck me, see if we've got a glitched out. Like, we don't get a youth intake in this save. That's gonna be pretty gnarly. Fucking hell, it's all the players that we had in on trial and didn't sign have retired. That is crazy. I've never noticed that before. Like a lot of these guys were in on trial, they've retired, and then they're like, oh, I'd like a job as a scout. I don't really want to take anyone who hasn't got like a decent personality, to be honest. And right now, nobody does. Sit back, sit back. What you doing? Where you at? Sip, sip, in my roll, drip, drip. Would it be new site? Yeah, it was new site. Union signs pre-contract. Like they've had their intake. Clearly. Ah, fuck. Why didn't I get a youth intake? Not all the same day now. Oh, really? Sounds like false hope. Unless you like. Obviously, you won't play direct. Are a crossing threat. Obviously, like work rate. Clyde can see most chances. Look to attack. Fucking get in. Somebody wants. I mean, have him. Silly. Like, see what I mean? Apply advice. What advice? What is the advice? You can't even click back. So why am I here? Where is the advice? Player report. No advice. Just. It's poor. So you should at least have a preview intake. It doesn't, so it definitely looks like you aren't getting one. That's what I was thinking. Like, but the thing is, it said all year round. It said like, "Hey, in March we'll arrange a game." And I was like, "Great," but I never got a preview in November like you used to get. But people were like, "Oh no, it's all in one now." I was like, "Okay, I guess so. I don't get one till later." That is fucking garbage. It'd be nice if it fucking told you somewhere. Like, just outright, like, oh, you don't get one if there was a reason. But no, you just have to wait and go, great, guess I'm not getting one. Online facilities and click that tell, see what it says for youth recruitment. Didn't they borrow an intake? Yeah, we'll see. Let me do it in a second. I'm setting up my team. Don't talk to me when I'm setting up my team. Jesus Christ. Let the man work. Club site. Wait, youth recruitment none? Why not? I didn't even know you could have them. Why have we got youth facilities? That's fucking shit. Why didn't it tell you that straight up? Like, why have I got to go hunting for that? Where's the board? Big fucking waste of space that they are. I fucking brought in 400k against Celtic. Improve youth recruitment, you fucking cunts. What a waste of a year. My God. Right. That is shit. Why would it not just... When I joined the club, why didn't it throw that up front and centre? Yeah, but why doesn't it have it? Why the fuck would we have an under-19s team without youth recruitment? Where the fuck are we getting these players from? Tuco? Because if we're paying for them, that's a fucking big mistake. Oh, it's far from youth only. Right, get into these fucking Clyde cunts. I think this is the last game of the night. We could have pushed through, but now I'm annoyed and my missus is texting me, so I better get off. So next time, I don't know when I'm next going to be able to stream. There's half a chance I might be able to get on for a couple hours tomorrow morning. I can't remember when she's working. I'll check. There might be an early stream tomorrow where we finish this season, go straight into the summer recruitment process. Jose takes the ball forward, pull it across. Oh, needed a tap in. Needed someone to make contact. Just a teasing ball across their box there. Here we go. Get to Wanyama again. Go straight for him. Boom. Touchback. Ali Roy. Lamy. Oh, wide. I don't want the centre back on the edge of the area taking the shot there, to be fair. I'd have much preferred Wanyama just do a half turn and just ping it like he did in the last game. Sterling currently going on 52 points. Stranraer on 54, so we're absolutely not able to make the playoffs. McKeown. Back post. Look at Wanyama. He's free. He's unmarked. Oh, it's horrible. He was unmarked. Free header. It was just a bad one. Lamy. Wanyama. Downtown Liam Brown. Oh, wide. Thunderbastard from the centre back on the edge of the box though. No, not from Lamy. He hasn't got it in him. And it wasn't a Thunderbastard. If he hits it with venom and it misses, fine. But he tried to fucking curl it with his left foot. Took a touch and then he opened up his body. That's not 1-1. A Thunderbastard, you're not opening up the inside of your soul. You're not trying to place it. Thunderbastard, it's all laces. Potentially a lot of it's just your fucking toe. If you just go toe poke at one in, which is what I'd expect. Oh, we've conceded for the first time in a while, or at least we've certainly the first time we've gone behind for a while. Redfern just pulls it across the box, and we just don't react. Defender Lamy, who took the shot on the edge of the area for some fucking reason, doesn't get his foot to it. Find ourselves with something to do here. Nate intake, bro. Go on. Oh, Roy. Jose puts it across, and it just needed tapped in. Fucking terrible header. I think we need to go out and get an actual target forward. I think a target forward, how we play, having a target forward would be good still, which is what we've been playing, but none of them are true target forwards. We've gone 2-0 down. Callan robbed again. 2 fucking really weak goals, to be honest. Skip it. Play through the press. Wake the fuck up, lads, eh? Is this berate? Feels like berate. Fucking pricks, the lot of you. Do better. Liam Brown's fucking rinsed as well. Shooting's not been good enough. I think we take off Liam Brown. Get Honeyman on. I got the magic in me. I want to go Poacher just because that's what he's crying out to do. You change it, Poacher. It doesn't even fucking change on the tactics board. It's so frustrating. A lot of this is just... It's very janky. Like I said, I'm enjoying playing it, but... Fuck, it really does. Yeah, it takes a lot. Come on, lads. We just need to... Take it one step at a time. We need a goal. Don't concede a third. Oh, no, we don't get it clear. Oh, there you go. Go on, Jose. One-on-one. On you go. He's got to go himself. He's got to take this man on. That's crazy. Why did he not try and go past him? He didn't exactly give himself the best chance of scoring there. If he'd gone round the defender, then sure. Or even at that point, there was his strike partner was catching up on the far side, but instead he just shot straight a goal from distance. That's a bad fucking pass. Oh my god, that's a bad pass. Yeah, foot in. Fucking hell, lads. We've just gifted them that. We've just come apart at the seams in this game. Who the fuck was that who took the free kick? It was one of the centre backs. It'll be evident because they should get marked right down. Huge fucking mistake. Naismith, you silly cunt. Was it you? I don't think it was Naismith, but he's playing shite. Fucking hell, we're tackling and then kicking the ball off our own players. Wanyama, the fact that Wanyama's getting caught with the ball on the edge of our own box, we're having a nightmare here. Jesus Christ, boys. And that takes now, baby. Come on, short throw, and then play it back to him. Get in the mixer. Durnin. Oh, you fucking... What? How'd the keeper make that save? Anything else? Well... Don't throw it long. There you go. Now get in the mixer. Oh. There you go. I mean, it's a start. Say that I'm a fool and I don't know very much, but I think they call this love. Come on. Come on, Dumbarton. We've started. Time to fucking deliver. Did I fucking concede that set piece? Go away, whatever. Hold on to it, keeper. Nwosu playing a 6.2 is outrageous for his quality. Like, attribute-wise, this is a truly bad performance for him, but I felt like he hasn't been largely at fault for the goals. We've just been very poor. Giving away chances. But that free kick where we just passed it straight to them was just asking to be a goal against us. And they duly took it. Play it forward. McIntosh. Tries to play it across. I don't know why he's trying to play it across to Benny instead of getting in the box for Jose. Come on, lads. Get forward. I think there'll be a lot more focus on like what the players, what their strengths are in the summer and you know, areas we need to cover. I wish there was like a comparison to the league, but obviously playing on the front foot. We got a really nice run going toward the end of the season. It's come undone here, but it was gone all right. We couldn't make the playoffs, so I'm not too fussed.
Oh my!
Certainly don't want to see this kind of performance anytime soon again. James, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. You're coming right at the end of stream. We're just way to finish up for the evening, but welcome in. I hope you're enjoying FM. We are playing as Dumbarton. We are praying we can get a squad together to challenge for League 2 next season. This season, it took us a long time to get going. We were probably in the cups too long. Had an impact on us early in the season playing a lot of games. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm lucky. I'm trying to keep morale up even toward the end of the season because a lot of these players are going to find themselves unemployed soon. We're still sixth. I'll take that for our first season. It's slightly disappointing, but aspiring to secure playoff spots. But yeah, we can. There's stuff to build on. Small victories, hey. We didn't get beat both halves. That's all you can ask for. Right, thank you very much for your time. I don't know what the story is tomorrow. There is possibly a chance, a small sliver, I'll be live early tomorrow morning, finish off this season, and then get into a really intense summer window. So we'll keep it chill, but I'm already stressing about letting players go and being able to replace them with better players. I'm very scared. But we'll leave it all for then. We'll do it all on stream. We'll build a winning team together. That'll be the plan. But if I am live, I'll tweet it out, or if you're a member of the Discord, you'll see a go live notification if you're up early. If not, enjoy your Sunday. But you don't want to miss out because let's face it, this Dumbarton team, it's got a couple of pieces, I think, in place that next season we can lean on. It's just adding a few pieces. I think Lamy, Rafi, Wanyama, Liam Brown. I'd love to get this guy back on loan. Nwosu is way too good for this level, I think. I think the sad thing is with Nwosu is when we play bad, he's completely hung out to dry. Can I extend this guy's loan? I honestly would like to just have him again next season. Loan. Those who were testing a different environment, therefore would prefer not to loan him. However, they may be persuaded that an offer too good to be turned down. I mean, how about this? Just fucking. Well, that's too good to turn down. We'll give him games. It's really annoying that we only had him for a short period of time. Right, I better save now that I've done that. Right, let's go and raid someone, shall we? Lift your loving on me, baby. Lift your loving on me. Right, far are we going tonight?